So I'm going to start going over the roles. Let me go through the entire role before asking questions, just because at first it may not make sense, but hopefully I'll be able to clear it up. So we're going to have 3 teams. Team number 1 is the werewolf team. To win, you have to have an equal number of werewolves to everybody else remaining in the game, no matter what other team they may be on. There will be at least 1 plain werewolf. Werewolves wake up at night and try to kill someone. And then there will be some combination of the following wolves. But none of them, there will not be more than 1 of any of these, but there will be some combination of the following. There could be a tough wolf. The tough wolf will wake up with the other werewolves. They also will survive the first time that the village votes to kill them. So if there's enough votes to kill them, I'll say the votes are, say Nick is that wolf, is the tough wolf. I'll say that's enough votes to kill Nick, that Nick survives, everybody go to sleep. This only counts for votes. If there's another way that you could potentially die, you will die the first time. It only works against votes. Make sense? There could be a dream wolf. The dream wolf does not wake up until with the other wolves until the first wolf dies. So once the first wolf dies, then the dream wolf will begin waking up at night with the others to kill.
Does your dream wolf know they're a dream wolf, or do they?
They will. Yes, the dream wolf will know from the beginning. There could be the big bad wolf. The big bad wolf will wake up with the other wolves. Then once all the wolves are asleep, I will wake them a second time. They will pick a second name. If the name they pick is a regular villager, that player will die as well. So they can't kill special roles. They can't kill members of the other team that's not the village team, just plain villagers. If they pick one, that player will die as well.
And is that every night?
Yes.
Holy cow. Okay.
But they can only kill plain villagers, so like they're
Correct.
not going to kill the seer.
Right. Didn't want to make it too powerful where you could lose like multiple powerful roles in the same night. Only plain villagers. There could be an alpha wolf, who I think most of you played with the alpha wolf. On a night after a werewolf is killed during the day, they can wake up, and instead of killing the person that the werewolves picked, they can turn that person into a werewolf. There could also be a beta wolf. Beta wolf is not quite as powerful as the alpha wolf. They'll get to wake up, and alpha wolf is one time, beta wolf is a one-time ability too. And this can be any night. They can also turn a player into a werewolf. So the werewolves will vote to pick someone. The beta wolf can choose to pick that player and turn them into a werewolf instead. However, they have to sacrifice another werewolf to do it. So say if the seer has called out like 2 werewolves, then that night the beta wolf could sacrifice one of them because they know the village is going to kill him anyway and turn someone else into a werewolf.
When the beta wolf happens every night.
They'll wake up every night, but they can only do it once.
And the alpha wolf only wakes up after a werewolf.
After a werewolf is killed during the day.
Okay.
Does the beta wolf choose who they sacrifice, and can they sacrifice themselves?
They could. Just any of the living werewolves, they'll sacrifice, and the other person will turn.
Okay.
And there could potentially be a starving wolf. The starving wolf gets to kill with the regular wolves, but as long as they are alive, if there is no vote to kill a player during the day, then the wolves will get a second kill at night. And that means there has to be a vote successfully to kill. But say like the tough guy survives their vote, that would still count as a successful vote, so they wouldn't get a second kill that night.
I'm sorry, going back to the beta wolf, is that the same? They're changing the werewolf target?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So the werewolves will pick their player, then the beta wolf will decide to turn them instead of killing them.
So if 2 die at night, does the alpha and beta, they get to choose which one of those maybe? Or
no, because they both wake up before the big bad wolf. So they'll only get to pick the main choice by the.
And they could
I just mean-
potentially both choose to change the person at the same time, which would waste one of the
Correct.
turns.
Yeah. And it's a one-time use for both of those. So if they waste it somehow, because there are possible ways to counteract that. So if they waste it, they won't get another chance. It's one-time use. So those are the wolves. Any other questions? All right.
Sorry, I just meant for the starving wolf, so there's no kill in the day, then at night you get 2 kills, and then the beta or alpha wolf wake up
Yeah.
after that, they get to choose which one, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry. I understand what you're saying now. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the village team, they have to eliminate all non-villagers to win, like normal. There will be at least one, probably more, plain villager. Of those plain villagers, one will be a Lycan. They do not know it. The Lycan appears to a seer as a werewolf, but they only appear to the seer as a werewolf. If there's other players that have the ability to look at rolls, they'll appear properly. Only the seer will see the wrong thing.
Do they count as a villager for the big bad wolf?
Yes, they would count as a plain villager. Also, one of the plain villagers is cursed. If the werewolves attack them at night, not the big bad wolf, just as the group werewolf attack is the cursed villager, then they will turn into a werewolf. There will also be a prince for the village. The village is like the tough wolf. They will survive the first vote against them. This is only votes. Doesn't protect them against werewolf kills or anything else. Only votes. So the same thing. If you have enough votes against you, I'll say, all right, that's enough votes for Paul, but Paul survives the vote. Everybody go to sleep.
So the Lycan and the curse, do they Lycan and the
They do not.
Okay.
They were told they were plain villagers.
Can that okay. Yeah.
So everybody good still? We have a Sandman. The Sandman will I will wake the Sandman up first each night. One time in the game, they will use their ability, which will put everybody in such a deep and relaxing sleep. Nobody will wake up the rest of the night. Will immediately go to the day phase. So that means no werewolf kills, but also the seer won't get new information, et cetera, et cetera. It'll just immediately go to the next day phase. You can do that one time.
Once per game, right?
Once per game.
And you said you're
They're
going
a
to wake them up
villager or
every-
they're their own team?
They're a villager.
right?
They're on the village team.
And you said you're going to wake them up every night.
Yes.
So the
They will
werewolf
be-
would also not kill if that happened.
Yeah. Sandman will be first. If they choose to use their ability, then I'll immediately say, everybody wake up. It's a new day. Nobody died. We will have everybody good with that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
Quick question on that one. If we had a no kill vote, nobody ended up dying,
Mhm.
and the Sandman did their thing, then would the starving wolf hit the next night, or would they
Nope.
not hit at all?
No. They just wouldn't hit. So that's
Yeah.
why the Sandman needs, and they could protect, like if there's a day kill of a wolf,
Yep.
they could prevent the alpha wolf from being able to turn somebody. So
Likely not for the whole game, but you could
Right.
make it so it happens later.
So the Sandman can definitely make sure they use it on the right time. I mean, they could even wait when it's down to like 3 players and prevent
Yeah.
the wolves from killing somebody on the last night or something.
You'll
if they
want to
wanted
wait until Joseph is a likely target so that he turns.
There you go. Let's see who's next. The Mentalist. The Mentalist will wake up each night and select 2 players. If those 2 players are on the same team, they'll get a thumbs up. If they're on different teams, they'll get thumbs down. You cannot pick yourself. You have to pick 2 different people. And I will say it now, I should have said it at the beginning, all roles that can pick somebody, you can't pick the same player back to back. So any of the roles I've already mentioned where you can write, other than of course the wolves can try to kill somebody back to back. So the Mentalist
Well-
can't do it back to back.
Just a question, Adam.
Yes.
The werewolves, we can have any combination of werewolves, right? Not all of the roles might be in play. How
Correct.
about the villager team? Are all the roles, these roles?
Everything I've said so far is definitely in the game. I'll
For
let
the
you know.
villager for the
For the
village team.
villagers, yes.
Okay.
For the wolves, there's at least one plain wolf and then some combination of
Okay.
those roles.
Thank you.
So the next village team member is the trapper. The trapper can wake up each night and they have one time they can set a trap around any other player, not themselves. If the werewolves try to kill the player with the trap around them, the trap is set, and the werewolves, I will hold up a sign that says you're trapped. The werewolves have to pick one of them to die. So the trapper
That is
protects
so
the player,
sick.
and then the werewolves have to decide amongst themselves which one they'll sacrifice.
They can only pick once per game.
Yeah, only one trap per game.
And the trap goes on a player and they're only trapped for one night, or does the trap remain until
The trap will be on them for the entire game.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And you're waking them every night?
Yeah, I'll wake the trapper every night because they
Okay.
can wait until they find it most relevant to use it, and they cannot pick themselves. There's also a veterinarian.
Real fast, Adam. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're fine, Brady.
The person who is set the trap around, do they still die or no?
No, it'll protect
Okay.
them that one time.
That's
But
so
once
sweet.
the
Okay.
trap is set, then they'll be free to be killed.
Gotcha.
The veterinarian. The veterinarian is a villager. Each night, they will wake up and select a player to immunize. If you get immunization, you can never turn into a werewolf. So if they hit the cursed won't be able to change. If they're the target of the alpha or the beta, they will not change. Also, if they give an immunization to the Lycan will become a regular villager to the seer.
Same with the Dream Wolf, they won't be able to change.
Same with the Dream Wolf. They will not change.
And
Well,
they
who would know? Sorry.
What's that?
can they immunize themselves?
Yes, they can.
Will whoever gets immunized know that?
No,
Will you know?
I won't tell them. No.
And did you have specific werewolf roles that don't get immunized? Could you repeat those if there are ones that doesn't work on?
No, it'll work on anything that could potentially turn you into a wolf.
Okay.
The only notable exception is the Lycan, who doesn't ever turn. Well, it would
Right.
protect them from turning into a werewolf, but it also makes it so they don't look like a Lycan anymore.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
So does that make sense to everybody?
Yep,
Okay,
I'm going for a third page of notes.
good. And we're still on team 2.
Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
I know it is.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Okay, so you will have a seer. Your seer will be one of the following 3 types of seers. You won't know which seer. The person who is the seer knows which one they are, but nobody else knows exactly which seer they are. You could have a regular seer, which you wake up, thumbs up if it's a werewolf, thumbs down if it's not. You could have a confused seer. The confused seer will wake up and select a player, and I will give you a signal to indicate which team the player is on. It's up to you to figure out what each signal means. I might pinch my nose. I might adjust my hat. I might hold up 4 fingers. It'll always be the same signal for whichever team they're on. You just have to figure out which team each signal represents. Does that make sense?
Quick question on that one.
Yep.
Is that still just kind of werewolves or non-werewolves, or could
No,
it also include
it's
the
the
third team?
specific team. It's the specific team. Each team has their specific signal. So you'll know exactly which team it is. You'll just have to piece together based on other information from the game.
The
Since
regular
most of the
seer-
times I'm the seer. Is this Adam just only to confuse me, or
Yes.
what's okay?
Even though you can't call me out like you normally do, but
the regular seer would be werewolf,
werewolf,
non-werewolf,
non-werewolf.
and
Yeah,
you don't learn about the third team.
right.
So the confused seer is technically better once you figure out what the things mean.
Potentially.
Sure.
And the
third
seer
pos-
check.
Strictly better, but it's possible to be better.
Yeah, well, it's
I like it.
possibly utterly useless, especially
Yeah.
how many people are on the other team.
Yes. And Lucas, I think your question was going to be, can you check yourself? No, because then you would immediately know what the signal is for villager.
Question.
Yes.
Does the confused seer know what team the Dreamwolf is on before the Dreamwolf turns?
If they would check the Dreamwolf before they turn, they would get village team. If
Okay.
they check after they turn, they would get wolf team.
All right.
Okay, the final possible seer, I don't know why I do this to myself, is the Apathetic Seer. So the Apathetic Seer likes to use their power to see, but they really don't care what the results are. So if you're the Apathetic Seer, you're going to pick the player to look at, but then you're also going to give me a second player, and that's who's going to learn the results. So for instance, if Nick was the Apathetic Seer and he checks, say, Paul, he'll say, check Paul, results to Courtney. I would then message Courtney and say, Paul is a werewolf, Paul is not a werewolf.
Now this is a fun roll.
Did you say you get to
Yeah, I really like that.
Adam, you're doing it. You're great, dude.
That
What'd you
is
say,
so
Yahoo?
cool.
Can you pick the same person every night or no?
You
to give the
could.
information to. Okay.
Absolutely. It's up to you if you want one person to have all the information or you want to spread it out.
Yeah.
So if someone dies, you still have some information out there.
And then how
That is
would
so
you
much
want
fun.
that to happen at night? Do you want the first name to be Bam, the second name to be?
Yeah, the first name would be who you're checking. The second name is who is going to get the information.
So you could potentially give your information to a werewolf, which would be
Absolutely.
significantly less useful.
That's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I'd say just scrap team 3. Let those let those two of those 3 seers in the game, and let's play it again. You don't need the team 3.
Oh, we
There you
do.
go. Nice, right?
We do. The other team is the basis of this whole chaos. All right, there will be a bodyguard. Once again, it's going to be one of 3 potential bodyguards. Again, this is what happens when I get a list of like 1,000 different roles, but I only host like once every month. I throw them all into one game. Okay, so there could be the Sacrificial Bodyguard. You select a player to protect. If the player you protect is targeted, you protect them, but you will die instead. So it's kind of a weaker. There's the Nervous Bodyguard. You wake up each night and select a player to protect. If the person you are protecting is not targeted to die by the werewolves, you kill them instead.
What's that one called?
And they have
The
to do it every
nervous-
night?
No. So it's
Okay.
up to you to decide if you actually want to use your ability or not. So if I'm the
But you
Nervous
could kill a
Bodyguard-
werewolf that way, right?
What's that?
You could kill a werewolf that way, right?
Potentially. If I'm the Nervous Bodyguard and I protect Joseph and nobody tries to kill him that night, I kill Joseph. The third possible bodyguard is the Avenging Bodyguard. The Avenging Bodyguard chooses a player each night to protect. If that person is protected to die, to be killed, you protect them, and instead you get to kill a player of your choice.
So like they become a Van Helsing for one night.
Basically, yeah. But that player has to be targeted to kill.
So I assume we will play 3 rounds of 1-hour games today.
Possibly.
Wow, we should try all of this. We should try all of these roles.
So would a nervous bodyguard not want to be protecting themselves much?
Probably not. But hey, if you really think you're going to get targeted,
Will we hear the Avengers theme when the kill of the Avenging Bodyguard is ongoing?
I mean, if Joseph wants to pay for those trademark rights.
Quick question about the Avenging Bodyguard. I'm
Yes.
assuming you're planning to call that after all of the kill rolls?
Yes,
So, okay.
the bodyguard will be the final person woken up at night. So they'll immediately know, like, if they're the Avenging Bodyguard who they protect, I'll give them a thumbs up or something, and then they'll know to immediately pick someone to kill.
And must you use the kill?
No. Every roll is, I suppose, not necessary to use. And a general note, because of the trap will hit first.
Yeah.
So if you're the Avenging Bodyguard and you protect the person, but they also had the trap around them, the trap will kill a werewolf. You will not get a kill as well. So does that make sense? Okay, so that's the village team. Any questions?
So all roles are definitely in the village team and in this game.
All
Except for
roles,
those
but only one
flashes.
of the seers and one of the bodyguards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
For the Lycan and the Cursed, could they be overlapping another one of those? Or are they
Potentially.
separate?
Potentially, yeah. At least one villager is a Lycan and at least one villager is cursed.
So it could be more.
I mean, sorry, not at least. Only one of each. I said that wrong. I meant to say at least one villager is each of those. All right, and our third team. I apologize again for taking so long. Third team is the Carnival. There's a carnival in town, and they're the reason that all this chaos is happening. Everybody's excited. So for the Carnival team to win, they're like the Werewolves. They have to have an equal number to other players in the game. Okay. There's guaranteed.
What if wolves and carnival people?
So Carnival has to equal. There would be no way where, I guess it could potentially get down to the same number of wolves and carnival people with no villagers, but the likelihood of that not happening is great. So
okay, cool.
So one member of the Carnival team that is guaranteed to be in the game is the Showman. The Showman is all about getting people to come visit the carnival. So each night they'll
greatest showman.
If they lead their team to victory, they may be the greatest. So each night I'm going to roll a die. Whatever number I roll, I will show the Showman, and they will give that many people tickets to the carnival. The following day, they will be away from the village. So they're like a super old hag.
Oh my goodness.
So there could be. They could knock out one person. They could knock out 6 people. Whatever.
Question about that.
Yes.
So if the people are removed from the village, does that count for the win condition? So like if somebody removes 6 players, could that cause the end of the game?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly.
Do they have
that's the maximum. If they don't want to send out 6 people, they could send out.
It's 0 to
and if they want to send out 0,
I would ask Adam this: can the werewolves kill the Showman?
Yeah.
Werewolves, please kill the Showman. Okay.
So that is guaranteed to be in the game. Now, among the rest of these, there will be 3. So that means the Carnival team is a total of 4 people. The Showman is guaranteed, and of the rest of these, there are 3. Just to make it thematic, I called it the roller coaster operator. They're basically a bus driver. They wake up and they'll swap 2 people. So if I'm the roller coaster operator and I swap Nick and Paul and the werewolves try to kill Nick, they'll kill Paul. If the seer looks at Daniel, or if the seer looks at Paul, he would get the results of what Nick is. That's the roller coaster operator, because everybody loves a roller coaster at the carnival. There is potentially a strong man. The strong man just survives the first attempt of any type to kill them. Werewolf attack, vote, avenging bodyguard, anything. The first time that they would be killed, they'll survive. It does not protect them from being turned by like the alpha wolf or the beta wolf, only deaths.
Does it carry over if they have been turned?
No. If you get turned into a werewolf, you just
pretty
become a plain werewolf with no extra abilities. There could be a burlesque performer. The burlesque performer will wake up each night. They'll select a player. If that selected player it has a night action, they will be too distracted by the show and not be able to perform their action. So I'll hold up the sign to say you're distracted. You don't get to use your ability. If they pick any of the werewolves will not get to kill. But if they pick like the big bad wolf would, if they choose one of the other werewolves, there's no regular kill. But if it's not the big bad wolf could still do their kill, if that makes sense. So distraction for the werewolves is all the werewolves. I think that makes sense. There could be the Hypnotist. I roll my eyes as I read these because they're so... From the third night on, not counting the first night when everybody just like looks at each other or whatever. From the third night on, one time during the game, when I call a village night roll, so when I call the Mentalist, the Seer, the Trapper, the Veterinarian, or the Bodyguard, or the Sandman. The Hypnotist, when I call that action, can open their eyes. If that player opens their eyes, so if I say Seer wake up, Seer wakes up, Hypnotist wakes up at the same time. They put the Seer into a trance, the Seer is out of the game, the Hypnotist gains the ability of the Seer. So then they'll be able to, the rest of the game, when I call the Seer, the Hypnotist will wake up and look for people.
That would mean that now the Seer is on the Seer ability is going to be on the Carnival
on the
team,
Carnival
right?
team. Yep. One of the Carnies will have Seer ability. However, if they wake up, if I say Seer wake up and the Seer is already dead, or the Seer doesn't wake up and the Hypnotist wakes up, they put themselves into a trance and kill themselves.
So that's going to be used pretty early.
Wow.
So, I'm sorry, I think I missed the beginning of that. They wake up at any point when they would like to and basically take over that role.
One time per game.
Yeah.
After the third night.
After the third night, just to clarify.
After the third night, so they can't just use it right away.
And what is that role called? The Hypnotist.
The Hypnotist.
And you said
and
they
can't
kill that
wake
player
up.
when
They
they
can't
do it?
wake up with the werewolf role, and they can't wake up for another carnival role because I don't know why they would want to kill one of their fellow carnies.
Did you say they can't wake up with the werewolves?
They cannot wake up for a werewolf role. So that's another reason, like say you're the trapper and you don't want to set a trap that night, you don't have to even wake up. Or if you're the bodyguard, like if you're the nervous bodyguard, you have no one to protect, you don't even have to wake up. That way, if the Hypnotist would wake up, if you're not awake, they're out of the game.
In case of Seer and Bodyguard, does the Hypnotist know which kind of Bodyguard or Seer he will become?
Yes, I'll let them know which one they become.
So that means that, Adam, we can choose not to wake up, right?
You can choose not to wake up.
Just to...
If we
That's great.
If we don't wake up, do we wave you off or do we just not do anything?
We not do anything.
Yeah, just like if you don't wake up within a few seconds, I'll know that you're not waking up. And then and if you're the Hypnotist, you have to stay awake. You can't like open your eyes then close your eyes. You have to stay awake because I'll tell you that you're dead.
And did you say that the person that their role is stolen dies?
Yes.
Okay, because that would seem necessary because otherwise they would like immediately be like, this person's the carnival worker.
Yep. And the final potential carny is the barker. Every carnival has barkers. The barker is going to wake up and bring someone into the House of Mirrors. The House of Mirrors will basically reverse any action taken on that person. If you're the bodyguard and you try to protect the person that's in the House of Mirrors, you protect yourself. If you're the Seer and you look at the person who's in the House of Mirrors, you'll see yourself. If the person in the House of Mirrors has an ability, it'll also reflect. So if the person, so say Nick is the bodyguard and he gets placed into the House of Mirrors, whoever he tries to protect, he'll actually be protecting himself. That one's a little bit more confusing, I think.
Yeah. So,
is it the same for werewolves? If the
Yes.
werewolves attack the person in the House of Mirrors, a werewolf die.
They won't die because in that situation, a werewolf can't kill another one, but the person will just be protected, basically. The werewolves will get confused in the mirrors and not be able to kill somebody.
So, what I thought you were saying was that the Barker is in the House of Mirrors. Are you saying they have the ability to put somebody else in the House of Mirrors?
Yes. Each night
kind of
they
like the trap thing.
What's that?
Kind of like the trap thing, or do they pick a different target each night?
They pick a different person each night.
Okay, so it's kind of like the bus driver.
So
I mean, it's different than that, but it's kind of like that. Like the way that it switches things around.
So if it's the bodyguard and he chose to save himself night 1, and then night 2 the barber chose the bodyguard, either knowing or not knowing, he would still be able to save himself night 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You could potentially have the same action used on you back-to-back nights. It's just you cannot write the same name down in back-to-back nights, if that makes sense.
This is going to be insane.
It will be insane. So
I love it.
So for the Carnies, or the Carnival team, they will not know who each other are. But I have given each of them a little dictionary, we'll say, to help them be able to identify who each other are. I gave them common terms they may use, maybe signals they could use, like specific people within the carnival may say certain things to help the other carnival people acknowledge who they are.
Like
so
quirks,
they won't
basically.
know,
Leroy Jenkins. Oh wait, it's earlier.
Went in.
So they'll have a way to potentially identify. So if the showman knows who the other carnival workers are, he may want to take them out of the village each day to protect them from being killed by the village or whatever.
So we can try to pick up on weird things that people are saying.
You can try to, if you want to. I mean, none of them, like if someone's saying rhinoceros every day, chances are they're lying because I didn't make any of that ridiculous. So if you want to try to figure out who it is based on what people are saying, it's up to you. Okay. Everyone go to sleep. Here we go. No need for the Sandman to wake up. They're not going to use it tonight. All right. Roller coaster operator. You can go ahead and wake up. And remember, you're giving me 2 names, and they will switch. Okay. Burlesque performer, wake up. Who would you like to distract potentially tonight? Okay. Barker, wake up. Who would you like to send to the House of Mirrors? Okay. Mentalist, wake up. Give me the names of the 2 people. Remember, thumbs up means they are on the same team. Thumbs down means they are not. Just a second. Let me look. And sorry, I think. Seer, wake up. Who would you like to know about? And remember, depending on which type of seer you are, you will get different results. And if you're apathetic, remember to give me that person's name as well. Okay. Seer, go back to sleep. Trapper, wake up. Trapper, would you like to set a trap around another player? Okay. Go to sleep. Veterinarian. Veterinarian, who would you like to give an immunization to? Okay. And next is the Showman. Showman, wake up. This is the number of people you can send out. Okay. Next, we have the Werewolves. Werewolves, wake up, wave, get to know each other. Sadly, you won't get to kill tonight. All right, go back to sleep. And we have no need for the bodyguard tonight since nobody will be dying. And so everybody wake up. And I will say, lucky Sarah. Sarah, you have a ticket to the carnival. Head out of town. And now the rest of you can begin.
So if I have this right, if we have a Dream Wolf in the game, we have a veterinarian that can cure you. So if you want to win on the village team, you should come out.
The problem is the bus driver who will probably ruin this.
Well, you never know, but I
never know.
I have to go through every role and like think which roles are actually. Do we know they're in the game or might be in the game? That's a big
You
difference.
know that the veterinarian is in the game.
Yeah,
We know all villager roles.
Well, for now.
All the villagers, yeah, all the villagers are in the game, so we know that.
Does anybody want to let us know if we have Apathetic Seer?
Oh,
Good
yeah.
question.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's a
we
good
could
call.
Find that out. Do we want to find that out though? Maybe we want to keep a secret for the werewolves for a while.
Well,
I
the
don't know.
seer
Nah.
wouldn't come out. It would be
No,
the
but, like,
person that they
The
told,
Right.
person
right?
that they got
Yeah.
the information
But
from.
I mean,
Yeah.
if someone comes out and say, "Yeah, I got a message from the seer," that's a clear target that's a villager for the.
No, it's not.
And
No, because they don't know.
Werewolves,
They
no.
don't know that
Oh.
who
Yeah.
the seer was that gave the information.
Oh, this is so confusing. This is turning into
Yeah.
Blood
Yeah,
of the
this
Clock
is
Tower.
crazy. Yeah,
I think
it's gonna be
if
pretty
somebody
insane.
got information on somebody, they'd be pretty free to come out just because.
And I will point
Because
out,
they can change it all the time.
we do have the Apathetic Seer. You should give the information to a different person every day so as not to create a super target. Because if you give it to the same person
Yeah.
3 days in a row, he's going to be like, well, I need to kill that person. I don't know that even makes sense, though, because then somebody else
Also,
is
it's
still
good to spread it out in case people will die, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, spread it out.
Right.
just don't
Especially
pick
with the-
werewolf.
I don't think we
Especially
have
with
one
the
though.
bus driver creating chaos and the.
No, it's the roller
Roller
coaster
coaster.
operator.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's not court. It's not chaos. It's organized and precise.
I wrote
That's
bus
right.
driver in my notes just to make it easier on me.
Oh gosh.
I think Adam is giving you a run for your money, Yahoo, on chaotic games.
I knew his game would be complicated, but this is more than I was thinking.
I warned everybody. I will remind you, I warned you.
Yeah.
Just when I thought I had like the werewolf rolls down, I was like, okay. And then all of the carnival rolls came
Yeah.
out. I was like, all right.
Yeah, the 4 pages started then.
I think this
I
would
don't
be
even
cool.
remember them all.
Just with 2 teams, this would be cool as well. Just
Yeah, I love the different zeros
yeah.
and bodyguard.
I don't.
I've got a rules question regarding the regular seer. So when he or she checks a carnival person, do they appear as villagers or
Yeah,
just
because the regular seer just gets thumbs up if it's a werewolf, thumbs
Okay.
down if it's not a werewolf.
okay? Thank you.
And that would be the same for the apathetic. The apathetic seer would send the information that someone is a werewolf or is not a werewolf.
I have a question also with all this, this complexity. What I'm concerned about is what die you're using. It's a serious question. What die?
It's a normal D6.
D6.
Normal D6.
That's curious.
A D20. Everyone's out. No.
Yeah.
So
Are there-
I have a question for Guami. Guami, when the rules were going on, you yawned like 5 times. Are you the Sandman?
If I yawn, then that's because I'm tired.
No. He was yawning because he's a werewolf and he is not interested in the other roles, you know.
Yeah. No need
I'm
to
not a
move
werewolf. I'm a normal I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm on team villager.
I like the big bad wolf because now people can't claim they're plain villagers.
Yeah, I'm a villager role.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So from the fact that nobody's coming out with any information, I'm just going to say that we probably don't have an apathetic seer. I mean, it's possible.
I think so. I agree.
Looks like it's leaning away from that.
That person might be afraid that could make them a werewolf target if they come out too.
I would like to point out that
Yeah, they don't want to put a mark on their head.
actually have any regular villagers because there's 28 roles. So
Well, there's got to be at least one for the.
sure.
Yeah, there was at least one villager, right?
And all the werewolves are not in,
Everyone.
and all the carnivals are not.
I feel so bad for them.
significantly nerfs the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
It's basically not a role. And it probably isn't even in the game.
It might not be in the game. Yeah, exactly. We have lots of wolves that might not be in the game.
Yeah, and that's the thing with like we can't really until stuff starts to happen, we can't determine what role is what because we don't know really what's in the game until something happens. So
That's why I'm quiet. I don't know.
I do think it'll be interesting, not for today, but for tomorrow. It may be worth asking, would the showmen send themselves out first in order to avoid suspicion?
Did anybody get
We want to
sent
kill
out?
the showman though.
Yeah, Sarah got sent out.
I mean, that is a classic old hag strategy to send yourself out
Yeah,
first.
but we want to kill the showman. The village wants to kill the showman.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find out.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I don't think they would send themselves out. So just have the option to send out one. I mean, I guess they can send out up to as many as.
It's up to
yeah, it's up
Yeah,
to
and
you.
it was
Yeah,
the
their
key
choice.
So potentially could have been 0 or 1.
Adam, I have a question. Will you tell us the role of the person who died? Or what will you say?
On
I'll
the
tell you
carnival
the
team?
I'll tell you if they're a werewolf, a villager, or a carny.
Okay.
So I'm just going to bring this up. There's the potential that we have a starving wolf. How do we feel about that? Do we want to test that, or do we want?
I was thinking the same thing actually.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. If we
That's like
test
having a
it,
Sasquatch.
We can't
Yeah.
test. We can't test.
It's kind
it
of
because
worse.
Other
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
can make us kill two.
well, not necessarily because
I think we just have to kill every night and assume that they're in the game.
No, I
but
think
because
that's
there's three
not killing.
teams.
See if it how it works out.
Yeah, I think the village needs to kill every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if because there's
Because
three
so many
teams
things-
too,
Yeah.
Couldn't
Also
they kill a
because
carny?
there is a cursed one,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, they can kill carnies. Yeah.
they can kill a carny, which is good for the village team as well
Yeah.
because we need to outdo them. So
Also,
that's- yeah,
it is
so just-
interesting.
But they're
The
not going to
only
kill a werewolf, so
the only downside
That's
for
right.
the starving wolf thing is that during the day we have a possibility of killing a werewolf, and at night there's obviously no possibility for
This-
that.
remember,
Like the
there's
same
only-
amount of people would die.
there's only
But
3
the
carnies.
starving
Well, there
wolf-
is a possibility with the trapper.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe there's
Yeah.
multiple possibilities that a
Yeah, and
werewolf.
the mirror thing, right?
Yeah.
the bus.
Yeah, so we won't
This is
know. We won't
ridiculous.
know.
We got bus drivers, we got House of Mirror people, we got all kinds
So
of
Problem is,
Adam, real fast, the mirror thing. Are you gonna like tell us who got sent into the mirrors or
Yeah.
No.
not? Okay.
A question about that too. If the werewolves target the mirrored person, how does that work?
You
They'll-
already said they don't die.
They just won't die. They won't kill another werewolf. Just the
Okay.
person will be safe. So
Well,
it's almost kind of protecting them from the werewolves as well.
excuse me,
Sheesh,
Joseph, for
this is
missing that.
insane.
Good question.
Basically,
yeah.
it's like we have 2 bodyguards.
yeah, I
It's not on
won't
the
call
team.
it a bodyguard.
but one of the bodyguards could suck. So
So
The problem is the village has no ways to kill someone because there's no hunter. So we really need to kill every day.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because like, how many are we?
We might not have the starving wolf though.
We're
Oh no,
17 people.
but Daniel, we have to
there's 18
kill
people.
carnival people and werewolves. And how do you do that?
Yeah,
Well, no, werewolves will kill carnival people.
Okay, so
Yeah.
We're 17 people. 4 is carnival.
There's
Probably
18
like
people.
4 is werewolf. So most of us are villagers, which means
Yeah, that is a good point. We'd actually be better off
which
to
means
kill.
we don't want 2 kills in the night because
There's likely 9 bad people, which is very high.
That's
Or
what I'm
8 or
thinking.
9
My strategy is as the village team better to not kill the first day and see what happens during the night. That's a risky one.
Not with these rules.
I don't think with the
I will say,
yeah. Well, I'm just
Possible.
thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud. I'm trying to figure it out.
no, I hear you. I'm not.
Maybe
Let him
if
speak,
we
please.
don't kill this day, maybe we will have the opportunity to check if there's a starving wolf during the night. But on the other hand, we have other possibilities for kills during the night, right? So we wouldn't check anything.
Yeah.
Right. So that would mean that we would never know. Maybe we would not know after this day if there's a starving wolf or not, because the starving wolf is always a liability for us. So that's why maybe it's the greatest thing to kill someone.
It could also be
Sadly.
that it could also be that if we want to try the starving wolf, the bodyguard protects one of those 2 kills. Only one person dies, and we're like, "Oh, there's no starving wolf." And
And we get wrong information. That's what.
And
that's
we get
what was
well.
so.
The only issue with that too is like we don't know what kind of bodyguard we have.
That's true.
And then they could just choose to not kill that person. It's just
it's so complicated. I don't.
It's a mess.
We will never figure this out. We will have to go on guts.
I just think during the day is the only time that the village is going to have the chance to kill carnivals and werewolf people. So do it. If it comes to a point where, maybe we're 100% sure we're, it's third nomination and we know it's the seer or something like that, we take the risk. But for now, I think we just go with it that there's possibly a starving wolf in the game we would just have to kill.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we don't kill the cursed villager turns into a werewolf, right?
That's
the first turns if the werewolves target them.
Yeah.
Only if they're killed at night.
So it's not a Sasquatch. We should never say that word again.
Well, now Courtney.
Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so I'd like a nomination, possibly.
I nominate Socks.
I heard a nomination from Lucas for Socks. Do we have a second for that?
Yeah, sure.
Joseph seconds.
So I nominate Socks because he hasn't been talking much, and I want to hear his thoughts.
Okay. Socks, you have 30 uninterrupted seconds to defend yourself. Unmute yourself first.
Yeah, I'm on the village team. I think we do have to kill somebody. We have 18 people playing, and probably half of those are bad people almost. So, we have a good shot of killing the bad person. So I think we need to do it.
Who seconded that? I'm sorry, I'm just popping in. So
it was Joseph.
Okay, thank you.
All right. If anybody wants to talk for another minute, you can, or we can go straight to the vote.
We have 17 people. Adam is not, but it doesn't matter.
Well,
Sarah right now.
Yeah, that is true.
I forgot about
we
that.
have
Sorry.
18.
I have
Yeah.
17 names written down.
Oh, you write down all the names?
For my notes, yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't do that. I just write down the roles.
I like Socks's Adam style of playing in profile view.
Yeah, it's like a new Adam.
Yeah, there's only seven. How did I miss somebody? That is annoying me.
All right, maybe we're ready to vote.
All right. I'm going to mute you all. Nope, I'm going to mute myself. Now I'm going to mute you all. This is for Socks. It's our first nomination. Thumbs up means keep him alive. Thumbs down means kill. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is all thumbs up. Socks is still alive. And you can unmute yourselves and continue talking.
Lucas, can you say something?
Yeah, sure. What?
I just did wanted to hear if I heard some carnival music in the background when you.
What?
All right, I am going to nominate Paul M.
All right, I have a nomination for Paul M. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All right, classic Paul. I think had a jealousy for
Paul v. Paul, yeah.
All right, Yahoo, do you want to explain yourself?
Yeah, so I was kind of trying to scan over, and Paul just kind of looked a little shifty today. So that's really all I got, and I don't know what it means. However, I mean, what do you got?
And your mic stopped working. All right, and Paul, would you like to defend yourself?
So I am on the villager team. I am interested in the Showman. That's mostly what I've been thinking about, is would they send themselves out or not. Part of me's been keeping an eye on Sean just because I haven't really heard much from him. Also curious to hear from Melissa. Maybe in the long run, it does seem like killing every day is a good idea since we have 3 teams and multiple targets. I've mostly been thinking about the Showman because he could end this game so quick it's not funny. So that 6 on the number die kind of scares me.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to
I just want to point out that it's up to 6. He doesn't have to send out 6.
Yeah, but he might want to end the game quickly.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Mute all. I did it right this time. All right. So this is vote number 2. This is for Paul. Yahoo nominated him. Classic Paul seconded. Thumbs up, save. Thumbs down, kill. For Paul, 3, 2, 1, vote. I see thumbs down from Joseph, thumbs down from Yahoo, from Daly, and from Sean. That is not enough. The day continues.
So to everybody who voted down, what was suspicious about
I
Paul?
think Paul is the Showman.
Oh, you think he's a Showman
Yeah.
and he's like bringing it up
Yeah.
to...
That's classic reverse psychology. You ask about your own role.
Well, and be thinking about your own role.
Yeah, exactly. You would be thinking like, oh, how would that work? How many can I send out, and so on. And he also, the first thing he said was, oh, I wonder if they would send out themselves. He probably sent out Sarah, and then he planned to say that in order to make us look like it's Sarah. So.
Yeah, it was that for me. Plus, Yahoo nominated him, and Yahoo's the only person that I'm really trusting right now.
Yahoo is the only one that have 3 pages of notes.
So it's encouraging good play from the Apathetic Seer, and I think he's okay.
No, I think Daly has listened to what Yahoo has been saying, and he has been saying the right words, the carnival words.
What words, Lucas?
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention.
You need to write more notes down.
I'm not in the carnivals. I don't have that dictionary.
And also, I've had to download an app to record voices and listen for keywords. So my level of production.
So Melissa, do you have any suspicions?
I do. Daly's on my list. You, Lucas, and Daniel slightly.
Is that werewolves or carnies?
Werewolves.
Werewolves.
She only spots werewolves, man.
Melissa, why am I suspicious? Can I ask?
Oops, sorry.
Why am I suspicious?
It was the way you were talking earlier about the potential of the starving wolf. It just didn't sit right with me.
And why am I suspicious?
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna nominate Paul Mitchell.
All right. We have another nomination for Paul.
Second.
All right.
And the reason why is he did the classic, I'm going to stay quiet to hopefully the heat will get off of me. He didn't defend himself. He didn't go out. He didn't say, hey, I'm not this. He kind of just sat back. And I know when I've been one of those roles, I've done that and it's worked for me in the past. And that's why. So that's why I nominated.
All right.
Can I say why I second it?
Yeah.
He didn't deflect anything. Like he didn't say any suspicions or anything. That's suspicious to me.
All right, Paul, you can defend yourself now.
Part of it is just working in an opening. So I'm going to do my best. And this is way too early, but I'm going to die on night 3. I am the Mentalist. And so hopefully the bodyguard can do something. But I checked Daniel and Lucas on the first night, and they're on the same team. It's not a lot of information, super hard to confirm. I get the reverse psychology thing, but that's what I got.
Can you say those names again?
Who did you say?
Lucas and Daniel.
Why do you think you're going to die on night 3?
Because he came out because we're saying we're going to kill him. So he came out with his role, giving us his information, knowing that now I've come out as the Mentalist. I'm a target.
I think he dies sooner, though, to werewolves.
I don't know that you're a target because there's a lot of good roles, and the Mentalist isn't the greatest role. So I wouldn't assume you're done for.
That makes sense.
However, we might kill you as the village.
Depending on the bodyguard, I think he might die sooner from werewolves.
Lucas and who?
Daniel.
Daniel.
If we kill one of them, we know about the other one. I'm just saying.
All right, let me mute everybody. This is the third vote, so no matter what, we will be going into the night. So this is a vote for Paul M again. Chef nominated, Joseph seconded. 3, 2, 1, vote. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I must have counted someone wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. So 10 to 7 down. Paul, that's enough to kill you. Paul was on the village team. Everybody go to sleep. All right, we will start with the Sandman. Sandman, wake up. Would you like to use your ability? Okay. Roller coaster operator, wake up. Remember, you're giving me 2 names. Okay, just a second. Okay. All right. And next is the Burlesque Performer. Please wake up. Who would you like to distract this evening? Okay. And next we have the Barker. Barker, please wake up. Who would you like to send to the House of Mirrors? Okay. And next is our Mentalist. Mentalist, please wake up. Give me the 2 names. Remember, thumbs up means they are on the same team. Thumbs down means they are not. Okay. Next would be our Seer. Seer, please wake up. Seer, who would you like to know about? All right, Seer. Next is our Trapper. Trapper, wake up. Would you like to set your trap tonight? Okay. Veterinarian. Who would you like to give an immunization to? Okay. Second. And next is the Showman. Showman, wake up. You can send out up to this many people. Okay. Next is the, make sure I have this right. Werewolves. Werewolves, wake up. Okay. Go back to sleep. And the, let's see, we did not kill, so we don't need the Alpha Wolf. Beta Wolf, wake up. Okay. And Big Bad Wolf, wake up. Who would you? Okay. And Bodyguard, please wake up. Bodyguard, remember how your specific role works, depending on which type of bodyguard you are. Okay, just 1 second. All right, everybody, please wake up. The good news is nobody died. The even better news is a couple of you are lucky enough to get to go out to the carnival today, and that would be Daniel and Sarah.
Wow. So, and Showman picked the same person twice?
Apparently.
No, they cannot pick the same person back to back.
The roller coaster did it.
Yeah.
So
or the
Sarah
mirror.
Southwick again.
Or the mirror, yeah.
My
That
gosh,
indicates that
there's-
we have some kind of switcheroo roles. We either have the burlesque or the Barker. Right?
Or possibly the
Or
mirror.
there could be
Or
a
the
strong-
roller
Well,
coaster.
what would be roller coaster
Or roller
or Barker?
coaster.
The
Oh, yeah,
strong
sorry,
could
not
have
the
been
burlesque.
possibly.
This is confusing.
Barker could do it.
Roller coaster or Barker has to be in place.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of reasons why someone could have lived last night.
So there's some pretty obvious information out there, which is that Melissa called out Daniel, Lucas, and Alex, and then Paul M said that Lucas and Daniel are on the same team, which to me says that probably they're both werewolves.
No, we are both Team Village.
Oh. And unfortunately, Lucas is the only one in the village.
Why did I was planning to argue for we kill Daniel and then we find out what Lucas is, but now Daniel's not here, so I will have I will argue for us killing Lucas instead. Sorry,
No,
Lucas,
don't
but
kill me.
It makes sense because then we find out what the other one is. So we will either have a safe villager, we will have 2 werewolves killed, or we will have 2 carnival killed. So in either case, it's good for us.
No, it's not good for the village.
It is. Okay, it's bad
No.
to lose a villager, but we're losing villager left and right.
But we
anyway
gain a
during this
lot of information in a
Yeah, we
game
get a lot
where
of
we don't
information.
have much information.
I don't think I'm gonna say this. I'm 100% sure. You can laugh at me in the comments to the video later if I'm wrong. But I'm 100%.
Or now.
I'm 100% sure that Paul M was telling the truth. He was the mentalist, and his
Yeah,
information was true.
I agree
don't
with
think,
that.
I agree.
I don't think
that
a
way.
person would lie about that this early. I don't think so.
Unless he was a regular villager and he just wanted to sound important, but that's probably not the case.
Oh, I
Or
don't know.
Nah.
He knew he was gonna die basically. If he's seen the video,
Yeah.
you know, on third vote you die basically.
And
And
it's
we
always
already
good to
talked about the starving wolf. He knows he's gonna die,
I
so why
mean-
should he lie in that case? He could have been a
real
werewolf,
quick,
but I don't think so.
Adam,
Well, we
you
know he's
do-
not a werewolf. actually.
Real quick, Rule's question.
Yeah.
Do you actually tell us which team when they die in the village, or
Yeah.
is they just
Yes.
village? They okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure of that. So
When
So
someone
I-
dies, I will tell you the team.
okay, perfect.
So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna nominate now because I think we should talk more first. But my vote is on killing Lucas. I'm sorry, man. It's not personal.
Yep, I'd agree.
No, I
I'd also point
disagree.
out-
Melissa
I'd
called-
also point out that Chef was the one that nominated him, and Chef has also been like he made a comment early on that was like focusing on the carnival instead of the werewolves, and I picked up on that, so I'm not sure if he's on the village team.
The
or not.
chef nominated Paul, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yes. Yeah, I just didn't. I just really
I
did not
seconded
like
it,
how
though,
he didn't.
because I
How
thought
he
he was the
didn't defend
showman.
himself. Yeah.
I thought he was the
I
showman.
didn't. Yeah. I didn't know what. I just did not like how he didn't defend himself there.
So I'm gonna put down Alex Daly as a possible werewolf now because you're pointing that out on Chef. We already did
No.
the reason.
Actually, I think Alex is a good person because he pointed out that Chef said that, and Chef also again
And now
after
Lucas is
killing
even more
Paul.
suspicious.
No, I'm not suspicious.
One
After
more-
calling out Paul, then he also jumped right on me for killing me for information, and this is very suspicious. And generally speaking, Melissa has called out me, Daniel, and Alex Daly, and when you kill me and I turn out to be a villager, then I hope you guys jump on Melissa because I'm definitely not a werewolf.
I'm not on
We might do
Melissa.
that. We might do that. First of all, we will know that Daniel is safe though, which will be very good information.
So Lucas, seeing as we're probably going to kill you today, do you want to tell us what your role is?
Yeah, sure. I'm the veterinarian, and I immunized myself and Daniel.
Oh, that's convenient that was Daniel.
No.
I thought you could only immunize once.
Oh wait.
No, I had 2 chances. Night 1 and night 2 now.
I think you can only do it once per game.
No.
They can every night.
It's not so powerful, so I can do it every night.
So who was it?
Oh, okay. I say we leave them.
Yourself and who else? Daniel?
Daniel, who's out of
Daniel and myself, yeah.
Melissa, are you blushing?
No.
Goodness.
Why did you choose Daniel to immunize?
Because Paul told me that Daniel and me are on the same team.
This is so confusing for me.
That makes sense.
The Paul M. I'm sorry.
You immunize
Oh wait,
yourself.
you know what? Oh, never mind.
Lucas, you just to get your story straight, you immunized yourself on night 0, and then last night that does make sense.
That's even better to kill Lucas now, if because then Daniel's immune. So even
No.
Too.
If he is the vet, first of all, he's a good role, and you actually would want him because you want him to immunize yourself.
Why didn't he pick me?
Immunized.
Why should I pick you?
Lucas, quick question.
How long does an immunization last the whole game?
Whole game,
yeah.
Whole game, yeah.
So Lucas, earlier I came out as a regular villager. How come you didn't choose me?
What? You didn't?
Well, I have started to say that I was a normal villager, and then I said no, I better not say that, and then.
Well, again, as I said, the only reason I chose Daniel is because Paul M said he and I am on the same team, and I want to let it stay.
That makes total sense. Like
Lucas,
on your team.
Well, you can still be lying.
Have you played Blood on the
I
Clock?
thought you were 100%.
No, I've never played Blood on the Clock.
I just want to know the level of deceit you're capable of.
No, I know it's not good for me, but I'm quite capable of many liars.
He was cult leader in Feed the Kraken. He got his tongue cut off, and he still won.
I just want to be truthful,
Well, your story is swinging me. However, I feel like it has to happen, so I don't know.
I don't think it has to be us that kills him.
Do we have a better kill
story? I just
Chef.
Something else then.
Because Chef has now called out a confirmed villager with Paul, and probably a confirmed villager with me.
Well, I didn't call you out, Lucas. I just said...
Yeah, you jumped right on the wagon to kill me, and it's very fast.
No, I actually didn't.
I nominate Chef.
He didn't.
I'll second.
I didn't. That's the thing.
All right, we have a nomination from Lucas and a second from Daly for Chef. All right, let me mute everybody real quick. And Lucas, you can unmute and say real quick why you nominated.
Yeah, because he keeps jumping on villagers.
All right, and Chef, you can defend yourself. Unmute yourself, Chef.
All right. 10 people jumped on Paul because 10 people voted him out, right? Joseph has actually brought up the idea, and then I watched him, and based off how he was, that's why I went that way, right? So, and I just said that's if we did kill you, it gave us information. That's all I said, which logically and truthfully, it does give us information on another villager, potentially, which would be Daniel. Right? I mean, you can't deny that. You cannot defunct that. That's a truth statement. That's a logically true statement. I didn't say to kill you. If you are the veterinarian, I will keep you around. Why? Because you are a decent role and will allow you not to bring people, not people to turn. So that's my defense. I'm a villager, by the way, on the village team. So.
All right. Does anybody else want anything to say? Or we can go to the vote. Just a second.
Yeah, so since you gave me the option to speak, I will say, Lucas, you better be right, because basically this is like an olive branch, and if we kill Chef and he's a villager, I think we have to go back to plan 1.
Sure.
All right. So this is a vote number 1 of day 2 for Chef. Up saves, down kills. 3, 2, 1, vote. That's down from Daly, Sonia, Sean, Lucas, not enough. The day continues.
There's a lot of.
I just don't understand the logic, because we probably are only 9 to 10 villagers. We already lost one, and now to kill another villager just to gain information is actually worse for me than random kills, because random kills can at least get us
if we kill Chef,
Carnival or Werewolf people.
But I don't want to kill you now because I believe that you're
the
best.
But if we kill Chef,
before
we only know about Chef was a werewolf. Okay, we don't know anything else. If we kill Lucas, we get information on Daniel.
Actually, Joseph, that's the best thing we can do. Killing werewolves.
I disagree with that, Joseph.
Oh, I'm just saying, whatever Chef is.
Wait. Let's Sonia talk.
So I would like to nominate Joseph.
Yep. Second.
Okay.
I second.
I heard Yahoo second first.
I want to nominate Joseph because I feel like he's trying to crack Lucas, and so it's just very assertive. And so, Joseph, what do you have to say?
Okay, is it my defense?
Yes.
Okay. So the logic is that this game is so confusing, and it's really hard to figure stuff out in this game. So if we can get all the information we can get, is good. So we are going to lose villagers during the game. That's going to happen. That's like how every werewolf game goes. But if we can lose a villager and at the same time get 100% information on another person like Daniel, and Daniel is a very good player, so if he's a villager, I would like to know that, because that could help the team for the long run. I'm on the village team. I actually have a really important role. I'm not going to say what it is, but I have one, and yeah. You don't want to kill me.
So, but when you kill me, Joseph,
and Daniel...
No.
You always say don't interrupt, and now you interrupted, Lucas. Come on.
I thought you were finished. Sorry.
No, I was just taking a breather. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say my suspicion. I'm gonna say my suspicion as well before if I die. I want to say it. So I think right now that possible werewolves are Chef and Daly. Possible carnivals are Socks and also Melissa. And possible villagers, I don't really know.
Who and Melissa?
Socks.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to add before we vote?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Joseph, if you kill me and I'm a confirmed villager, and that confirms Daniel, yes, but then the werewolves have a 100% easy target, because then they just kill the confirmed villager.
Maybe we have some way to protect him.
Maybe.
Not every night.
But the carnival people are the only people that switch and stuff, and they're not really on our team.
Seconded that.
Yahoo or me?
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Yahoo was the one I heard first. All right, this is our second vote of the day. It is for Joseph. Up saves, down kills. 3, 2, 1, vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like only Nick, Melissa, and Joseph voted to save.
Lucas, choose me if you can. Choose me if you can.
Oops. Wait just a second.
What was he?
Oh, Joseph, you're dead. Joseph was a villager. Sorry.
Oh.
I lost the screen to mute everybody. Now I have to figure out where I did that. What happened? Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. My screen went away. So Joseph was a villager. Joseph is dead. Everybody go to sleep. Those of you who had fun at the carnival, come on back and go to sleep. All right, let's get this night going again. Sandman, wake up. Sandman, would you like to use your ability? Okay. Also, real quick, nobody wake up, but this is only night 2, so the Hypnotist still cannot evoke their power yet. They'll have to wait until tomorrow night will be the first time they'll be able to, just as a reminder. Okay, so Sandman, you're good. Go back to sleep. Roller coaster operator, please wake up. Okay. Go back to sleep. Burlesque Performer, wake up. Okay. And next is the Barker, please wake up. Barker, who would you like to send to the House of Mirrors? Okay. Mentalist, please wake up. Mentalist, 2 names. Remember, thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay. Seer, please wake up. Okay, Seer, go back to sleep. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, Trapper, wake up. Would you like to use your ability? Okay. Veterinarian, please wake up. Is there someone you would like to? Okay. And Showman. Showman, here is your number. Okay. And Werewolves, wake up. Who would you like to kill? Okay, Werewolves, go back to sleep. Beta Wolf, wake up. Okay. Big Bad Wolf, wake up. Who would you like to potentially kill? Remember, you can only kill plain villagers. Okay. Go back to sleep. And Bodyguard, please wake up. Bodyguard, who would you like to defend? Remember how your ability works. Okay. Just 1 second, let me double check my information. Okay, everybody can wake up. And once again, last night, nobody died. And apparently day 3 is the most fun day at the carnival because Nick, Socks, Lucas, Braden, and Ayahu all have tickets to the carnival. Have fun. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Welcome to the village, Sarah.
Yeah, hey, Sarah.
Thanks.
Hi, Sarah.
So
Been interesting.
Let's start with Sarah.
Yeah.
Since you've been kind of watching the days and stuff, what have you been thinking about?
I mean, from what I've heard, I do believe that Lucas probably is the veterinarian, and therefore that Daniel's been inoculated and is on the village team based on Paul having been the mentalist. I have some suspicions of who might be carnival people just from who I've played with before, like who might mess with me. But then that could be just completely wrong. That somebody could just be like, oh, that's a random person that I don't know. So I don't really want to, well, I don't know. And I suspect Joseph saying that he was an important villager. I'm thinking bodyguard, but I don't know, unless he was also the Sandman, which has a pretty good protective one-time role.
Okay, so guys, I would like to speak if that's possible because I was away last day. So the thing that Paul M said, it's true, and me and Lucas are on the same team, and I can vouch that he's okay. On the other hand, I have information that Melissa should be killed. Okay, this is me throwing myself under the bus, but I don't care.
I actually believe you.
Based on what information?
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to say my role. I don't want to explain my role. Okay, I have a role. I'm a village role, and and we need to kill Melissa.
I have a village role too, and
No, you're not.
you need to be killed.
I know that you're not on my team. That's something that I will say.
You are a wolf. I am 100%
not.
sure, and I think the
No, I'm not.
mentalist saw something that the bus driver or the mirror person did.
Nope.
I nominate Daniel.
Okay.
All right, that's a nomination for Daniel. Is there a second? Okay.
Okay. I nominate Melissa.
I have a nomination for Melissa. Do we have a second for that?
I second it.
All right. Sarah has.
Just trust me on this team. You'll see. Village team should be voting on this. How many of you there are here?
Don't do it.
Those that are not going to be voting are either werewolves or carnival.
Is Melissa's part
You
of your
are a
defense?
werewolf, Daniel.
Wait, just a second. Let me mute everybody.
This
so
is my
Melissa can
nomination. I need
Right.
to. I
Daniel can
speak
say,
as
and then I'll mute
nomination.
everybody for Melissa.
So I have information, but my judgment and everything that I've learned up until now, I'm not disclosing anything because I don't want to say my role, because my role can help most of the times can help the village team, but sometimes it may help the other teams. So I'll just let it out there, figure it out. If you want to kill me, werewolves, kill me. I don't care. We have to kill Melissa.
No. Daniel is a
Yeah,
wolf.
You'll see, guys. Just
Daniel
trust
is a
me.
wolf. I am 100% sure of this.
What are
Do
you,
not
Melissa?
kill me.
What's your role?
Don't kill me this
let her
time.
talk. Let her talk.
Don't kill me this time. Second vote or third vote. Give it a say. I am 100% sure that Daniel is a wolf. 100%.
You'll see. You'll see.
Oh no,
All right.
because I have a wolf.
Anybody
You
else
should
have
not
anything
let
to add?
any more information from this in this day. Trust me.
Did
on
you
this.
say you are a wolf, Melissa?
No, I said I have a role.
Oh, sorry.
You want to say your role?
You know, only because I don't want to die. I'm on the carnival team. Daniel is a wolf. Daly is a wolf. 100% sure.
She's bluffing.
How would you? Never mind.
I'm on the
She's
carnival
bluffing.
team.
Two
doesn't
villagers
it-
are killed. She needs more kills. So
Well, the thing is, as a village team, we want to kill
Okay, this is hard.
Connie's. We
I'm
want
on
to
the
kill
carnival
Connie's.
team.
Carnival
I want
team.
the
That's
village
what I
team.
wanted to say.
I know
Daly and
Daniel's a wolf.
Daniel.
Daniel's a wolf. I'm the burlesque dancer. I distracted Daniel and then I distracted Daly and nobody died. They're
you
both.
can check me, but as the burlesque dancer, she needs to die as the village team. So we have to.
Oh
do
yeah,
this,
kill me.
please.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, but I'm saying for the village team, Daniel is a wolf if you kill me.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to mute everybody. Time to vote. This is our first vote of the day. It's for Melissa. Up means save. Down means kill. 3, 2, 1, vote. I see thumbs up from Melissa, Guami, and Sean. However, that is not enough. Melissa is dead, and Melissa was on the Carnival team. And we welcome back. It was a really short day in the Carnival for all you guys, but welcome back. Everybody close your eyes and go to sleep. And just as a reminder for everybody, remember you cannot pick the same people in back-to-back nights. All right, we will start with the Sandman. Sandman, wake up. Would you like to use your ability? Okay. And everybody continues their restful, relaxing, peaceful, wonderful sleep. And everybody, please wake up.
So that means no kill as well.
Yeah.
Correct.
That was a good use,
The
I think.
Sandman is alive.
I think it was good.
Well done.
I like it.
I'm pretty disappointed in you all because you killed Melissa, and she was a good role for the village because A, she spots werewolves no matter where she is. Even if she played last night, she was a werewolf, and she killed half the werewolf team. And all she does. And secondly, if she had continued to scare werewolves, then they wouldn't have killed us. So that was a bad kill. I mean, technically,
I agree.
No, that's not a bad kill. That's not a bad kill, actually. Ayako, I'm suspicious of you.
Well, it
right
doesn't
now.
matter because you're definitely a werewolf, so I don't even need to talk.
Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's why I voted
Whatever.
up actually, because she was able to prevent werewolf kills at night. I'm like, why would we kill her before we go after
But the
wolf?
thing,
That was
but
my
how many
reasoning as well,
villages?
Sean.
Wait, how many villages has died already?
Two.
Two.
Yeah.
Two village into one carnival.
That's right, because I forgot the
And
first
one
couple days
werewolf.
were long.
Okay,
So the only
Melissa's
problem with that
dying
is
words
if
were
the
basically that Daniel and Daly were werewolves, which also makes Lucas a werewolf if she was telling the truth.
No. What I think is what happened is that Daniel was probably mirrored in the second in night one, so not night 0 but night 1. So my immunization hasn't worked on Daniel, and Melissa probably targeted Daniel, but hit the werewolf instead. That's what I.
One thing I would like to mention.
What I think
is our veterinarian should actually not be saying who they've immunized.
Yeah, absolutely not.
No,
I
like
think-
we
I
want
figured
we
you
want
wouldn't say
those
that.
things to not happen. We want it to be that they target the person that is immunized. And
That just prevents them from
being
turning, not from
converted
being
into a
killed.
werewolf.
Yeah, but it
But the
gives a
werewolf-
target to those people to select that or to not select those people.
Oh, for the
It
alpha,
could
I got you.
It could
Yeah,
make the alpha waste their power because they only get one shot at their power, I think.
I got you.
Yeah.
And beta 2, I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, they each
random
have one,
thing.
one time per game.
I was thinking
So-
about this random thing while I was out. If we did have an apathetic seer and they gave the information to a bad person, they still wouldn't come out with the information. Like we might still have an apathetic seer is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
could be. Yeah, sure.
Because as a bad person, you're not going to come out with any good information. So I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, but we had 3 nights, right? And he probably hit one good person at least. I hope.
Yeah,
the problem is there are so many bad people in this game.
Yeah. There are.
So with bad I mean non-villagers.
We should
So-
nominate Daniel because it
No.
was the third time he was like suspected. First night, Melissa said she was kind of suspecting him, and then the second time was when Paul Mitchell was building on that, and now the third time. So I think Daniel is definitely a werewolf.
No,
right
I
now.
don't think Daniel is a werewolf. I think my theory is really correct that Daniel was mirrored probably in the first night, and that's why Melissa blocked the
Knew.
werewolf.
So
Yeah.
Lucas, if you're the veterinarian, why are you so
Listen,
confident in
I-
Daniel's role?
I just want to say. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. He asked the
Because
question,
Paul
I
Mitchell
wanted
said Daniel and me are on the same team, and this was back on night 0, so there was no deflection going on.
Well,
Nominate Daniel.
but
Was that
they're
true?
still.
Wait.
yeah,
I heard a nomination from Yahoo. What was that?
Nominate Daniel.
Daniel has been nominated. Is there a second?
Yeah.
Second
I second
from
it.
Luciana.
All right. Let me mute everybody this time. Hey, Yahoo, you can unmute yourself and say why you nominated.
So it is definitely in the realm of possibility that all these different scenarios and everything. But the thing is you go straight shoot what makes sense. And another thing that I'll point out is that Lucas is like, oh, well, there was probably the mirror. And that's why he caught a werewolf and me, and I'm not a werewolf, which he's defending basically against the fact that Daniel's a werewolf and he's not, when actually they were on the same team. So it's possible that they're both not werewolves. However, Melissa thinking that he is a werewolf, yeah, there's too many things that are against you. I'm sorry. I love you, man.
All right. Daniel, you can unmute and defend yourself.
There's too many things that are against me.
Yeah.
Okay, Ayaku. This is how this works out, guys. Again, we've got two Carnival people in this conversation. We've got Luciana and Ayaku, who are trying to save their own kin. So, and throwing me under the bus. But whatever, you can kill me and you'll see at least that Lucas is on the good team. That's one possibility that we can do. The other thing that we can do is spare me. If I survive, and this is a cry for me, from me for the bodyguard, if there's a bodyguard still, if you can save me, I might give you a werewolf next day. Okay? That's why I can say. Whatever happens, happens. But Ayahu, Luciana, have them on suspicions. What if I die? Have them on suspicion for the Carnival team. If they're not Carnival, then they're werewolves. But I'm suspect that they're on the Carnival team. And you have to kill Carnival and you have to kill werewolves. Okay? So that's what I wanted to say. You can do whatever. I'm okay with dying. It's fine.
So I get to cross-reference or whatever?
Yeah, the whole village can talk if they want to add anything else in.
So another thing I'll point out is that Melissa. Well, I'm pretty sure that Melissa.
I don't want to. I don't want to hear about metagaming. I don't want to hear about.
I agree.
Wait.
Hey, wait, Ayu.
I don't care.
Daniel, Ayu, you have spoken already much. What I want to say, Melissa has said that she targeted Daly last night, the night before she died, and I think Alex Daly is a werewolf. So in case Daniel, we kill Daniel. Yeah.
I'm just thinking at this
I'm just
point,
saying, in case we kill Daniel now and the werewolves kill me, please don't forget that Alex was targeted by the Burlesque Performer.
So I was told that I could talk, and I would like to say what I was going to say, which is that Melissa's tell was based on reads, not on an ability, so it wouldn't have been confused by any switcheroony. She was strictly No.
She confirmed with her abilities.
If she's bad, her reads can be a lie.
Yeah, and she confirmed it with her abilities because she said she targeted Daniel and then Daly, and we had no kills. So she did not only with her tells, but also with her ability.
I think she called it out before that, but that's fine.
Yeah, she did. I wrote it down.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to add before we vote?
I'm just thinking if you have an important role, maybe now is the time to actually say what it is. If it's like that important.
No, I don't want to do that because I might help you and myself as the village.
He thinks that you're
not saying the role. By not saying the role, okay? Because they may be werewolves can be scared from me dying. That's what I'm saying. If you want to know it plain and simple.
Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody. This is our first vote of the day. It's for Daniel. Thumbs up means save. Thumbs down means kill. How many of you are there? There's a full village, so that's 15 right now. All right, 3, 2, 1, vote. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 6 down is not enough to kill, so Daniel stays alive and the day continues. Unmute yourselves and talk.
So I nominate Alex.
I second that, definitely.
So Sonia nominates Alex, and we have a second from Sarah.
I'm saying that only based on,
Sonia,
yeah, I'm saying that based on information that we got from Melissa. So what do you have to say?
Well, I don't think it's going to matter what I say, so I'm going to give my defense in another language. Chigaimasu yo. Werewolf じゃない。なんでみんな俺が悪いと思ってのかわからない。助けることができる。 ほらほら、シェフさんとソニアさん、で、ウェルウルフ、俺は殺さないでください。じゃあ、始めましょう。
You should know that.
I love it.
I understand you.
I love it. I love
like
it.
it though.
It's so good.
アレックス日本語すごく上手だよ。
Should we actually kill a
I almost want to save you for your accent.
Well, can anyone tell us what he just said?
Yeah, can anyone translate?
Yeah, he says he's not a werewolf.
Yeah.
Sonia, who's a werewolf, something
Like he
that,
also
but-
said he
But
yeah.
listen, if he's carnival, do we kill a carnival now, or should we try finding a werewolf? That's my question.
Yeah.
We kill carnies
You
and
just
werewolves.
kill.
think you
We
want to
kill him first.
anything.
Otherwise, people are
Why
going
would we not kill him?
suspect
Okay.
you again, Daniel.
命ばかりは
Okay.
Sounds
Is
good.
this still PG?
With that,
Yeah, it's PG, no problem.
Sorry, this is the third vote.
Oh, second.
right?
Second.
Second. Oh, sorry.
Yep. This is vote number 2. This is for daily. Up means save. Down means kill. It was Sonia that nominated. 3, 2, 1, vote. That's thumbs down all around. Daily, sadly, is dead. Daily was a werewolf. Everyone stay muted and go to sleep, please. Just a second, let me mark something real quick. Oh, and as a reminder, if you are the dream wolf, you are now waking up with the wolves. Okay, let's see. We no longer need the Sandman because obviously they did their deed. So we'll start with our Burlesque Performer. Please wake up. Give me the name. Oh, wait. No, sorry. I did that wrong. Burlesque Performer, go back to sleep. Roller Coaster Operator. Sorry, I misread my notes. Roller Coaster Operator, please wake up. Give me the 2 names that you would like to. Okay. All right, go back to sleep. Now, sorry about that, Burlesque Performer, please wake up. Give me the name of the person you would like to distract. Okay. And Barker, please wake up. Barker, who would you like to send to the House of Mirrors? And remember, since nobody used their abilities yesterday, everybody's name is free to use. Okay. And our Mentalist, please wake up. Mentalist, give me 2 names. Remember, thumbs up, thumbs down, what that means. There you go. Very good. Go back to sleep. And Seer, please wake up. Okay. And Trapper, please wake up. Trapper, would you like to set a trap tonight? Remember, if you've already used it, you can't use it again. Okay. And Veterinarian, please wake up. Veterinarian, who would you like to? Okay. And next is the Showman. Showman. That is the number. Okay. Next up is our werewolves. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to kill tonight? Okay. Alpha Wolf. Since we killed a wolf during the day, Alpha Wolf, you can wake up. Would you like to turn the target that you guys just chose into a wolf? Very good. Go back to sleep. Beta Wolf, wake up. Would you like to turn the target? And if you do, who would you like to sacrifice? Okay. And Big Bad Wolf, please wake up. Who would you like to kill? Okay. Go back to sleep. And Bodyguard, please wake up. Who would you like to protect? And remember that. Okay. All right. Everybody wake up. And after a few quiet nights, we actually have some action last night. And unfortunately, some of you don't like fun. Courtney is dead. Courtney was a member of the carnival. And Sonia is dead. Sonia also was a member of the carnival.
Ooh.
Wow.
Carnival is not as big of a threat suddenly.
So
And
carnival.
Wait. There was one ticket to the carnival. Sean, have fun. Don't eat too much cotton candy.
Okay, so that's 3 for the Carnies, right?
Yeah,
there's
so only one
left.
remaining.
So 1 more remaining.
And we'll find out soon, maybe, if it's the Showman, but they might start not sending people out to deceive us. I don't know.
Well, rules question: if a Showman died last night, would their effect of sending people out still be good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long
So
as
we could have got the Showman. We don't know until tomorrow.
As long as they did their action before they died.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to say, when Joseph died, he had his suspicions of werewolves on Chef and Daly, and Carnival on Sox and Melissa. And he was right on 2 occasions. And Chef was also called out by Alex. So I don't know if he's a werewolf or a Carnival member.
Not a Carnie.
Not a
Actually,
werewolf.
here's a little story for you. My mother actually thought I was
werewolf.
kidnapped by Carnies when I was a kid, but it never happened. So I am not a Carnie. True story.
Nick, you're muted in case you're talking.
It wasn't important.
Okay.
It's like, yeah,
I believe it.
Daniel, I have a question for you. Are you the Dream Wolf?
No. I'm not a werewolf, guys.
No. I asked if you're the Dream Wolf. You wouldn't have been a werewolf till now.
No. I'm not no kind of wolf. I'm village.
Does
Do you have any additional information?
I do.
Is it useful?
Can I just say my question real fast, Daniel? How could two people have died that were two carnival members?
There's a lot of possibilities there.
One can be.
Would it be the back or the roller
One of
coaster?
them is probably killed by werewolves. That's for sure. And the other one,
Hypnotist could have died. The hypnotist.
Oh, the one.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It
That's
could have
right.
been.
tough guy.
Yeah.
If the werewolves were targeting someone last night and no one died, that guy or girl could have died today if he was or she was a tough guy.
But nobody was targeted last night because we had the Sandman.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
previous night, though.
2 nights
the
ago.
previous
Yeah.
night, yeah.
Yeah.
But can
Okay.
that
The prince.
can
Hypnotist.
that travel through a night, Adam? This is now a rule question.
The tough wolf doesn't work like the tough guy. The tough wolf just if they're attacked.
Not the tough wolf. No one says
The
about tough
prince.
wolf.
I think
Why
he's talking
wouldn't-
about the prince.
Or
Not the prince.
strongman.
I'm talking about the
Strongman.
tough guy. The tough.
Oh,
do
the
somebody have
strongman.
a tough
Sorry,
guy?
sorry, sorry. The
Strongman.
strongman.
I'm sorry.
Strongman.
No,
They're
the
all the
strong-
same.
That's what
They're
I
all
meant
the
to say.
same.
The strongman, if they're attacked, it's not like the tough guy where the next day they die. They're just protected
Safe.
from that first attempt.
They don't die the
It
next
takes
day.
a second attempt to kill them.
I
I just
see.
wanted to put a general reminder, if anybody has received information at any point in this game, know that it might be wrong because of Dreamwolf. Because I know people forget that and they think somebody's safe for the whole game.
Yeah.
So if you
And
received
also the alpha
information
and
and
beta.
somebody's a thing, they might not be that thing anymore.
That's why
Oh.
Lucas asked me. That's why
Yeah,
Lucas
that's why I
asked
asked.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
have a question
Do I
With the
re-
bus driver,
Lucas.
that can get messed up a lot anyway, so I don't know.
I have a question for Lucas.
Yeah.
When Daly was defending himself in Japanese, he actually said that he is not a werewolf, but that he could maybe like save us or protect us. But you then said that Daly said he was a werewolf. Why did you do that?
Who said that?
Because
Luciana.
what Daly
I
was
thought
saying
Lucas said he
was
wasn't a werewolf.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Lucas
he's-
said he was not a werewolf.
Yeah.
he was not a werewolf.
Yeah. That's what Daly said.
Daly was not a. Yeah, Daly said, "I'm not a werewolf."
Yeah.
But then
And
when
that's what I
someone asked you
confirmed.
to
No,
translate it,
that's what I confirmed.
you
But apparently he was a werewolf. So
Yeah. He was trying to
Yeah.
act it out as he was like carnival because of the secret thing that they can say to each other because they
Yeah,
don't
but
know each other.
it's not
Something like that.
Japanese.
Sure it is. Yeah,
That would be
whatever it is,
interesting. That would be
I don't know what it is.
Japanese.
I'm not
okay,
sure
so
what it is.
so
What is it?
so you
Korean? What is it?
confirmed that. So just
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
It's
So
Korean?
you,
What
you,
it
your
is?
notes are wrong, Luciana.
Yeah, apparently. But I'm not bad. I'm just very confused.
So just to clarify, it sounds like we think at least one of the people who died last night was the hypnotist. They woke up to a role that did not wake up, and therefore they killed themselves, right?
Think
what
so.
I
I
think.
think percentage-wise, that's the best bet.
I
Yeah.
think that's actually the only way. Like what I can see, it
That would make sense.
looks like the
Yeah.
only thing.
Well, no,
'Cause
the
for
one
Carnival-
bodyguard, if they save against a werewolf kill, then they get to kill. So
Oh,
that
they
is
kill that person.
God.
Oh, and there's the other one that then they kill them.
But
Okay, so they're
it's more likely, I would say, that it was the hypnotist because it was two carnival workers.
right.
Mhm.
But yeah, you're right. The bodyguard thing.
So, Sox, you have been silent till since I nominated you on day one.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Scared
share
of
some
you.
information?
No, I don't have anything. There's too many possibilities for me to keep track of. I'm a village. I'm a villager. I'm on the village team. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I nominate Sox.
All right, that's a nomination for Sox. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second from Guami. All right, let me mute everybody. Lucas, you can explain your nomination.
Yeah, so Sox, we are on day 5 and you still haven't said any suspicions. And I realize that it's a very confusing game, but you should at least from looking and observing us have some suspicion on some of us. You neither confirmed nor denied anything, so in my case, you're probably a werewolf who doesn't want to share his information.
All right, Sox, unmute yourself and defend.
Yeah. I'm just confused. I don't know. But if I'm not helping you, then I guess you can kill me, but I'm just pretty lost.
All right. Does anybody else have anything to add?
Is this your first time playing Socks?
It is, yeah.
I do have another question.
Terrible first game to join.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you have a
I hope
different
this
name?
doesn't scare you away.
Did you have a different name when you first logged in? Because I don't have
I
Socks.
did.
Right now. What was that?
Joseph.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel bad. I don't want to.
I think it's time to vote. First vote of the day. Up means save Socks. Down means kill. 3, 2, 1. Vote. Down from Guami, Ayahu, and Classic Paul. Not enough. Socks, you stay alive.
I would like to go back to nominating Daniel.
Is the nomination, or you're saying you want to go?
That I'm
back
doing it.
to
The reason I'm saying it that way is because we didn't kill him last time, so I don't know where it'll go.
Okay. Is there a second for that? Nope.
I don't know why you're power playing me, Yahoo.
Because I'm
Oh, I
suspicious.
might. Okay. So, well, I see. I understand.
I will.
I
Can I
understand
can I jump in here?
Sure, go on.
I
Go
will
ahead.
say I was going to go after Daniel, but considering 2 Carnies died last night, I don't suspect Daniel yet.
Okay, Sonia died because I didn't wake up. That's how she died.
Okay. Well, what I will say is that I was
Seriously, nice play, Daniel.
very sus on Daniel and Lucas, and I am starting to be swayed to the possibility of the chaos, but I'm not completely over it yet, so maybe you'll win me over yet. But the reality is that there are a bunch of werewolves out here somewhere.
So if it really happened what Daniel said, I really have to say, very nice play.
Thank you. It happened, actually. I didn't wake up. There's no way 2 carnival people could die in the same night.
Yeah.
No other way.
That makes sense.
I will agree that's the most likely thing, but I don't even know what you're saying.
So are you? Do you have anyone else except Daniel?
I would not clarify yet because the information that I'm getting is hard to to interpret. So.
All right.
But I didn't wake up last night and purposely, and having done that, I cannot share any more info rather than just being suspicious of people who are attacking me.
Yep, that's fine.
If we're confusing ourselves, Ayahu, we're doing a bad thing because
I'm not.
I think we're killing each other. We're killing each other.
No, that's fine. The thing is you have to work with what you have. So here's the thing: Melissa is pretty good, but the thing is she was a carnival worker. However, normally, but the thing is that there's a lot of things to unravel. I'm starting to believe Lucas, and I think it's less likely that there was entanglement. So I think that if you were seen by the mentalist, it's most likely that you're both good based on the things that are being.
I'm sure that Lucas is good, and I'm sure
I am also, but I'm not like.
Well, that's why I'm saying. Joseph and Lucas were going at each other when we killed Joseph like a casualty, and then I don't like that in games. We should be
I don't like it either.
More careful. I mean, I have information. I'm sharing my information, and I'm trying to play around it.
Yeah, well, you shared enough to convince me. I don't think. I'm not
trying to convince you. I'm just explaining my play. I'm not convincing you.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, well then I take it back. I'm not convinced. I think you're a werewolf.
Then I'm not.
It's okay.
I'm really sorry we killed you, Joseph.
I'm just stating how we're doing the facts. How am I playing the game and what I know, and that's the only thing that I can share. I mean,
sure.
I don't know stuff.
Daniel, he's not going after you anymore.
But I ask, are you? Wait. Let's stop
loud.
this conversation. Do you have any other suspicions except Daniel?
Well, so my game has been preoccupied with the two of you, so it's difficult right now. I was very convinced that Luciana was good, but now everything's in question, so who knows what's going on. Socks. So I will note that Socks is extremely quiet, and also he acted. A lot of the things that he said were classic werewolf things, like I'm just confused.
I know,
yeah. So he's probably my biggest suspicion at the moment.
And I also want to say, so Daniel came out with a role, I came out with a role. I think the Sandman can also come out because he used his power, and this way we have a confirmed villager.
Is the Sandman a Carney?
No.
Villager.
Villager.
I'm on the
Sandman.
village team.
Gwami?
Hi, I'm on the village team.
Are you the Sandman?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I like it that you had the.
I'm on the.
It's weird that you
So,
got that.
hey Nick, I haven't heard. You haven't said much this game, man.
No, nothing intelligent. No.
That was a great response. I love this. Because one, it's true. Two, no.
Yes. All right. I have a villager. I have a couple. We did carnies, definitely, right? Some carnies have died.
3 of them.
There's only one left.
Sonia, Courtney, and Melissa were carnies, and Alex Daly was a werewolf.
Okay. I do have a suspicion. It was early on in the game. It was a Yahoo. I just picked up on something that he did. It seemed like it was one of those tells to tell the other carnies that I'm a carny too. I don't even know if that's really I don't even know if I still believe that, truthfully.
I will have you know that I had circus music playing in my background since this started, and it may be subconscious.
I don't hear any of that. I have my own music going on.
But that's
in
just
my head.
because I used to work with a guy that would play circus music, and so it's just, as soon as this all started, it's just been like nothing but.
It's very disturbing. I also think, Braden, I don't know. The only reason I suspect you a little bit right now of a werewolf is that you look as non-threatening as possible right now. Throughout the whole game. Very cuddly, very nice and approachable.
Yeah, that's getting a little uncomfortable.
That's all. I can't get into the whole mental stuff everyone else is getting into. But I just suspect a Yahoo, Carney, and Braden as werewolf. And I am a villager.
So let's think about the werewolves. The big bad wolf kills every night.
He can kill.
He can.
Yeah.
He can.
Yeah, and I know that he only kills
Only
every.
one
So I'm just trying to think through like the likelihood. So we have a lot of rolls. So I feel like they're hunting for a very small number. So I don't think we can rule that out. The tough wolf we haven't killed, but that would so. And the dream wolf, yeah, I don't think we really can rule anything out with this. The bad wolf hasn't acted. That's really the only thing that would have signaled to us.
Well, we know that Daly was not. Daly was not the tough wolf, right? That's what we know. Yeah, we're sure of that. Yeah. So
Lucas nominated a Yahoo. Is there a second?
I don't know how to think of a Yahoo now.
I don't either.
I'll second it.
Second from Chef. All right.
So Lucas needs to tell me why.
Let me mute everybody first. Just a second, Lucas.
I can understand. Yeah. I can understand that the discussion of me and Daniel has confused you and distracted you for most of the game, but usually you're a more observant villager. And in this case, the only suspicions you had was Luciana, and you didn't even tell us why. And and I want to hear your defense.
So I wasn't suspicious of Luciana. I thought that she was good. And I didn't say that. So I've been preoccupied with in this game, it's much more of a puzzle. It's much less of just like looking for suspicions. And I was certain that Lucas and Daniel were werewolves, and it's taken me a long time to unravel that. And that is the whole of what I've been spending my energy on. The suspicion of Socks was just an observation of the things that came out through the game. By rule of numbers, I would have to say the people that I haven't listed, which I do believe Gwami now because of what he came out with. So Classic Paul, Chef, Braden, Sarah, and Nick W, are the people I'm going to be spending my time and energy on. But I really don't know. It is somewhat frustrating that I've come to believe you, and at this point that you choose to stab me. But what are you gonna do?
All right. Does anybody else have something to say before we vote? This is the second vote of the day.
I don't
Up,
think he's
saves
bad.
Yahoo. Down kills
You're welcome,
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
3, 2, 1, vote. Down from Nick. Everybody else is up. The day continues.
Nice job, Ahu. It seems you have convinced many people.
That was the second.
Yeah,
I really
second.
think he was just confused,
Actually-
but
Yeah. I just wanted to hear his defense, you know.
So I'm going to add Braden to the list of good people because I already had not suspected him. I consulting my notes, and he commented before the vote that I think he's good, which means that he's worried that you're going to kill me, and he's trying to help the village. Now you don't know that I'm not a werewolf, and so that doesn't mean as much to you, but it means a lot to me.
Well, I might have protected myself
Yeah.
last night, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. So I'll just say my suspicions right now. This last vote, but Nick tends to vote back sometimes. I didn't understand the vote, but on the other hand, Luciana was going super hard on me when I was trying to not suss out my role, and on the other hand, I was trying to hide myself and to be able at least to survive the day and do something in the night, which I think worked. I mean, I would not be able to know for sure because someone else might have not woke up as well and killed Sonia or whoever was it, Courtney. So one of them must have been the hypnotist, and but these two people are on my the top of my suspect list, Luciana and Nick. I might be wrong. I have no clear information on that, only social cues and what have happened during the days.
I mean,
I'm
I was
going to
just
nominate
thinking-
Socks. I think he's just the classic werewolf type answers. He's still, I know he said it was new, but that's the only thing that has triggered me.
Before we second, can I just hear what Luciana was about to say?
Yeah,
sure.
I wanted to hear from Luciana.
Because I just thought I was suspicious of you because if you say you have an important role and you survive 2 days without telling us your role, I was thinking now could be the time to actually tell us your role, because going 2 days with only saying I have an important role, every bad role could do that, every werewolf and so on. And I thought you survived 2 days doing that, and on the third day I think it was, I was thinking, yeah, maybe you could come out now.
I think I saved myself last day.
Yeah.
And the other one, I think
Yeah,
I was saved by
couldn't
the
know
bodyguard.
that. So.
We also have a bodyguard. We
Also,
have
the
a
werewolves
trapper.
could be
we have
confused.
I think Joseph
a
was the
lot of
trapper.
things going
I
on.
think Joseph was the trapper.
So, Luciana,
He could have been.
One thing that is for sure, and you should, if you're good, you should connect the dots.
Before we
Me and
continue
Lucas
this, there
beat-
was a nomination.
I second.
And Lucas
Just-
seconds.
Try to figure out what I'm saying with my role and Lucas's role.
All right.
And the mentalist that died.
I'm going to mute everybody. Chef, you nominated Socks. Do you want to explain any more?
Yeah, just the same thing. Just it's the only thing that kind of threw up that red flag was those answers. I have a couple other little things, but definitely that was a red flag for me. So,
all right, Socks, you can unmute. Do you have anything else to defend yourself with?
No, I guess, we were suspicious of Chef early in the game. I think we've gone away from that. I don't know if everybody else has other reasons for that, but I guess just to remind you, I don't know, on my way out.
Do you not want to tell us anything?
Are you just
I'm
a normal villager?
Yes, I'm just a normal villager.
Okay. Yeah, and don't forget, in case we die, Chef is still stays suspicious for me. Yeah.
All right. This is the third vote, so I'm going to mute you all because you'll be going to sleep no matter what. This is for Socks. Thumbs up to save, thumbs down to kill. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is universally down. Sorry, Socks, you are dead. I hope this wasn't a horrible first game experience for you. Socks was a villager. Everyone go to sleep. Okay. Let's try to get this order correct. Roller coaster operator, you wake up first. And give me the two names. Okay. And Burlesque Performer, please wake up. Who would you like to distract tonight? Okay, thank you. Barker, please wake up. Who would you like to send to the House of Mirrors? Okay. And next is our Mentalist. Mentalist, please wake up. What two people would you like to look at? Thumbs up means good, thumbs down means, or thumbs up means same team, thumbs down means different. Thank you. And Seer, please wake up. Seer, who would you like to look at? Okay. And next is the Trapper. Trapper, would you like to set a trap? Okay. Go to sleep. Veterinarian, please wake up. Veterinarian, who would you? Okay. All right. Go back to sleep, please. And next is the Showman. Showman, here is the number. You can send up to this many people. Okay. You can go back to sleep. And Werewolves, please wake up. Werewolves, who would you like to try to kill tonight? Okay. Okay, next is, no Alpha Wolf. Beta Wolf, please wake up. Beta Wolf, would you like to turn your target, if there was one, to a wolf? Okay. And Big Bad Wolf, please wake up. Who would you like to try to kill tonight? Okay. Go back to sleep. And Bodyguard. Bodyguard, who would you like to protect? Okay. Head back to sleep. Everyone wake up. And make sure I have my notes correct. And yes, Chef died during the night. Chef was a werewolf. And
great.
Nobody will be visiting the carnival today.
Nice. So
What the heck?
Mirror Man or Bodyguard, right?
Yeah, the specific bodyguard. Oh, I was a target.
Yeah, you probably were. Good job. Very good job, Bodyguard.
Nice.
That just added a level of confusion.
Wow.
I think cool.
He's the switcheroo bodyguard, whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, I know. Well, it's fine. It's
He
just that,
protects, he kills. I guess he killed the right werewolf or something.
well, the reason it's confusing to me is because everyone's acting like, oh, everything makes so much sense, and I'm like, oh.
No, I
No, like this.
It's a guess.
It's just like my first thought. That was probably the bodyguard.
Well, at least it all, well, for better or for worse, it got confirmed our suspicion that Chef was a werewolf.
Chef went so hard on villagers.
So I'm thinking that I'm a bit suspicious of Lucas now, because on day one, the first nomination, he chose Socks as well, and now on last day he also nominated Socks, and Chef seconded it. So
Chef nominated, I seconded. But yeah, I'm sorry, I just couldn't read Socks at all, and I thought, it was very small possibility that he's a normal villager, and he turned out to be a normal villager. But he's just a new player.
Add a little to Luciana's point. So Lucas and Daniel have been like confirmed good villagers, I guess.
I don't know that that's true.
Well, not confirmed, but
they've been like confirmed good villagers for a little while, but usually those people die pretty quickly, and it seems like a good coincidence that they keep getting saved by the bodyguard or saved by this and that. I'm not saying I'm sus of them, but it's possible.
No, totally understandable.
Like, just something to keep in mind. Like, if they keep surviving, like, it's not just luck every day.
The alpha wolf too.
Well, so
last night I'm sure I saved myself. I'm sure I saved myself last night.
Yeah, I think what
sure.
Daniel Paul means why we didn't die by werewolves.
Like, you guys have been surviving every night, and like since 1 or 2, you've been.
Is it possible for me to survive once?
Lucas also nominated Ayahu, and if I was a werewolf, I would try to eliminate like good players or players who observe and take notes. And Ayahu does that, and Lucas nominated Ayahu, so that made him suspicious for me already last day.
Yeah, but I didn't choose to kill him.
I have
but
two
like
thoughts.
I couldn't know that at the point.
Wait, Kwame had a question before.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So who have you chosen to not turn into a werewolf?
So should I say it, or should I don't?
I don't know.
No.
So my theory is that Chef might have been the beta wolf. That's why he died last night. So I think somebody else could be.
Okay.
I had written off the beta wolf as a thing.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, then I will say I have immunized myself, Daniel, Kwame, and Ayahu. Daniel twice.
When did you immunize me though?
I did you twice, Daniel. The first night, and then when Melissa came out, the night after that.
Why did you immunize?
Why twice?
I should not be
because of the switcher.
Because Melissa chose Daniel, and we didn't have a kill, but Daniel probably was able to use his power.
Okay, I get you.
Making my stomach hurt.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So I wanted to. We're down to a few people here, and normally I usually watch Paul because he seems to be really good at this game. And I was actually going to ask Paul if he suspected Daniel this round to see if Paul was good. Paul, you already came out and said something about it, because if Daniel were a werewolf and there's been so much suspicion on him, I would think that maybe I misunderstand the beta wolf thing, but I thought that the beta wolf could sacrifice any werewolf to turn someone else.
Yes.
Would the beta wolf be able to say, since Daniel's suspect, let's kill him, and then?
Well,
is that how it would work?
So that is true. However, they may not sacrifice Daniel because they no longer fear that he's in danger.
Well, so I'm on the village team. I'm going to come out as the seer at this point, because I think if I don't, there's too much information that could be lost. Man, I don't know where Adam came up with these different signs, but they're pretty entertaining. We got props and everything. So I checked, because I didn't know what to think of Chef with that first interaction between him and Lucas. And I got a sideways peace sign.
Question: Is this the first check?
Yes, this is the first
because
one.
it's easier to go chronological. So good, thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to be careful. So villagers, you tell me, should I actually do it chronological? Because if I do that,
no,
then we can account for the dream
doesn't
wolf.
that give the potential carnival more information than the villagers if I say the order? Because they
There's only
know
one carnival person left.
Yeah,
right, but
think
if that
the
is
best thing
the
to get as
roller
much
coaster,
information.
It's good to know because then we can account for the dream wolf possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other problem with it is that, yes, if the bus driver's in the equation and they're not on our team, so it is possible there's bad information here. But I think you should give us everything and we'll try to make it the best of it we can.
Okay, so first round was Chef. Second round was Luciana, and that was a different symbol. So Chef got this sideways peace sign. Luciana got a rubber band thing stretching, whatever that's supposed to mean. Then after that, I checked Daniel, sideways peace sign. So Chef was a werewolf. So that kind of makes me suspicious there.
I was suspicious from Daniel from the beginning, and he is a player that, well, okay, just continue.
Okay. When I heard same team for Daniel and Lucas, check Lucas, got the sideways peace sign. Turn 4, I passed because I was worried about the hypnotist taking my role. So I didn't wake up that turn. Daniel claimed he didn't wake up either, and that's why the hypnotist died, but I just kind of sat back like this isn't the time to say anything. And then this last turn, I checked Paul, and I don't know what an ear tug is, but it looks like between Paul and Luciana, they're on different teams, and Chef, Daniel, and Lucas were all on the same team.
Now,
That's
there's
the information I have.
one possible problem here, which is that Jeff may have been turned. So that may be the symbol for good.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Like,
Chef was
if
either
you checked Jeff
cursed.
and we're told that he was good, and then he was turned into a werewolf, and then you checked 2 other good people, and now you're thinking that symbol means, which I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, honestly. I'm just telling you the information.
No, it was very much that he was a villager at the time.
Okay. Just going off of that rubber band thing.
So yeah.
Just like, I don't know why, but rubber band just makes me think of carnival, like bouncy, like fun.
Luciano,
I don't
what's your
know.
defense?
So like,
yeah. Listen, guys, I'll just now come up with my role, okay? Because
you just now came up with it.
Come
out with my role. I'm the showman, and I'm not sending people anymore. So
what is showman?
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense because you're
that
claiming
doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, like
that's impossible.
There's
I know.
one left, and you and Lucas are allegedly on the same team.
All right,
I know. I was saying no. Listen, Ayaku. I was saying that what I was saying because I was trying to protect the seer. But now that the seer is coming out, you have a clear guy with me. And the signs shown here, you can make true of the signs, like make sense of the signs if you can. I don't know if that helps you, but
dude, Showman is not on the village team.
Showman is on the Carnival team. That's true. And I cannot win the game at all.
Why would you tell us that?
I cannot win the game alone. I don't care.
Well, it's also bad information because Lucas is also on your team and he can't be on the Carnival team.
But that's something is broken there. Something is
somebody
broken
switched.
There.
Somebody
There's
must
no
have
one on
switched
my
Daniel.
There have been many switches, I think.
Checked.
I don't think people can join the.
So Daniel, you could have ran away with this.
Nope.
No, because you get down to 2 people.
I'm only one. I'm alone. So
he's all alone.
Do what you want. It's a bit of a king's making, but I wanna even out the scores, and I hate werewolves. So
unless Melissa lied to us on day one, or no, wait, who?
You can kill me whenever you think it's. You can kill me now if you want. So, but I just wanted to say.
Okay.
I'm
so
super confused
the
now.
symbol though of the seer could have been moved around with the roller coaster. So like
yes, that is
everything.
true.
Yeah, everything is possible with that, and we actually didn't have the roller coaster roll. It was the other one.
The
Barker.
So
do as you please, guys. It's boring for me. I mean.
Well, Daniel, you said you hate werewolves. So who do you think are the werewolves? Before we kill you.
I told you my suspicions. That's why I was trying to go for them, and then maybe I could have sent all people in the village if I could have gotten a good roll, but I didn't get a good roll. I'm getting once, 2 times in a row.
So
and
your suspicion list of Nick and Luciana is legit now for the village team, is what you're saying?
I think those are werewolves. Yes, they're legit all the time. I want to kill first werewolves, and then I can send people out. That was my point of thinking it through, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I haven't played with this. And
so Luciana, what's your defense?
Well, before he said that he was suspicious of me being on the Carnival team. So to me, Daniel is now 100% werewolf actually, because he seems to have an explanation for everything. And
I don't have an explanation for nothing actually.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm.
Okay. The problem is
I'm actually, but maybe I'm gonna die, but I'm going to nominate Daniel.
I'm gonna second it.
All right, we have a nomination and a second for Daniel. All right, let me mute everybody real quick. Luciana, you made the nomination. You can say why. Unmute yourself.
As I said, he seems to have an explanation for just everything, and that is thrown his way. And going 2 days without saying your very important role, and I don't know, it's just very suspicious. And also what Melissa said, and she had that instinct before roles were before the bus or the roller coaster could do anything. So I don't know, it's just too much. I'm sorry.
I have explanation for
Daniel.
everything, and I will give you the explanation for what would Melissa happen. She's always going against her team, and I don't like that, and it was personal, and I killed her. That's what happened for Melissa, first of all. Second of all, making you suspicious as one of her team, and I knew that you were not on my team. I wanted werewolves to be thrown under the bus, and I throw you and Ayahu. I didn't know about Ayahu, but I'm 90% sure that you are a werewolf. Why? Because you're jumping on me every time that I'm on the chopping block, and that's something a werewolf does. And also, you teamed up with Ayahu when I was first put on the chopping block. So that's a werewolf thing for me. That's why I voted you. I'm calling your name out. And now, since I don't have any way to win, I don't care if I die. It's fine. I'm a safe kill maybe. But on the other hand, have in mind that next night I'm getting killed by the werewolves, because I can destroy them if I throw 1 werewolf and 5 villagers out of the game. So maybe you should try to find a werewolf this day and kill me and let me be killed next night. Don't just, if you have a bodyguard or trapper or whatever, don't save me. I'm sure I'm gonna die. So that's how I make it out. That's why I'm going out with the roll. So I don't care. I'm alone. So whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. So
all right.
Yeah.
I
say we shouldn't kill Daniel.
I mean, I'm sure that I'm dying next night. So
I agree.
Don't want
I'm just going to say that he is not on our team, and he brings a lot of chaos. And I think it's best, even if he is the showman and he could help us, that it's probably best to just not have these people.
Good question, Ayahu. Do the numbers make sense if he is on the carnival team?
Well, yeah, because
kill him.
There's no reason for him as a werewolf to come out
because
as a carnival.
If he is carnival, then my count makes it 5 villagers and 3 werewolves possibly.
I was thinking there's 2 werewolves.
No, I wouldn't kill Daniel. That's what I say.
Well, I was asking Ayahu.
I'm going to kill him. That's my intention.
I think if we kill him,
I mean, Luciana is playing around, guys. That's why I want to say I'm not gonna.
I'm not
help
smart
her.
enough for that.
Yeah, but I'm not. No, you're not. You're just a werewolf and trying to kill someone who's not on your team. That's totally normal, and you know who's not on your team. So.
Unless Sean's notes were inaccurate, Daniel and Lucas and Chef were allegedly on the same team.
Yeah, this makes no sense.
I think they're
but there was the bus driver, the roller.
Yeah, the bus
it's
driver
totally possible
and the mirror man make
something got
that
messed
like
up.
information bad.
I just wanted to mention that, at least from my opinion, that if you are the showman, getting this low in numbers, if you roll a 6, then you can win that way. And I think that it's getting too late in the game to take that chance, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I'm dying next night. So just don't save me next night and kill a werewolf now.
Also, if Daniel gets a 6, then he
I don't
deserves the
think you're
win.
going to
That's
die.
that's
I
what
think
I
you're a
said.
werewolf.
I'd rather kill werewolves.
Lucas,
All
you've been
right.
on Daniel's team too long. You gotta go.
No, I'm not on Dennis' team anymore.
Oh, that ruse is up. Now you're just a werewolf.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
God.
muting everybody. Time to vote. This is our first vote of the day. It's for Daniel. Up saves, down kills. 3, 2, 1, vote. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, 4 up. That is enough. Daniel is dead. Daniel was a werewolf. Everyone go to sleep. How exciting. Let me make sure I have all of my information correct. All right, let's get this night going. Roller coaster operator, please wake up. Give me the 2 names. Okay, you can go back to sleep. Burlesque Performer, please wake up. Who would you like to distract tonight? Very good. Go back to sleep. Barker, please wake up. Who would you like to send to the House of Mirrors tonight? Okay. You can go back to sleep. And Mentalist, please wake up. Mentalist, give me the 2 names of who you would like to know about. Thumbs up means they're on the same team. Thumbs down means they are not. Very good. Go back to sleep. Seer, please wake up. Seer, who would you like to know about? Very good. Go back to sleep. Trapper, wake up. If you have not done so, would you like to use your trap? Very good. Go to sleep. Veterinarian, please wake up. Veterinarian, who would you like to? Okay. Very good. Go back to sleep. Showman, please wake up. Showman, this is the number. How many of these people would you like to send out? Up to that number. Thank you. Go to sleep. Werewolves, please wake up. Werewolves, who would you like to kill tonight? Very good. Go back to sleep. Alpha Wolf, you lost a werewolf in the daytime, so you can use your ability if you'd like. Yes or no? Thank you. Beta Wolf, wake up. You can use your... Very good. Big Bad Wolf, please wake up. Who would you like to attempt to kill? Thank you. And finally, Bodyguard, please wake up. Bodyguard, who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. Okay, and everybody wake up. Everyone, unfortunately, except for Lucas. Lucas is dead. Lucas was a villager. And once again, sadly, none of you get to enjoy the carnival today.
That's joy.
I'm actually surprised that they killed Lucas.
Yeah, because I
it
actually
seems
was
like
thinking we would kill him.
he could have definitely
would
been
have.
like a diversion.
It
That
might, yeah,
seems
could have
really
been a
weird.
switch or anything.
Oh, that's true.
So it is still possible we have the roller coaster or the Barker, and I don't know that we have any idea which one it is. Well, yeah, I think it's obvious that we have one of those though. So the Showman and the Strongman are no longer possibilities in my mind.
So
Yeah,
last
I
night-
hope the Showman's going. Yeah, what's up, Sean?
I was
The
gonna say-
final Carney could be the strongman still.
Wouldn't it be the roller
somebody
coaster?
claimed to be the Hypnotist and somebody claimed to be the Burlesque, and I believe that they were true because of the way that went out. So
Who claimed Hypnotist?
Well,
I think we suspected.
we
Sonya.
figured it. We were pretty
Yeah.
sure one of the
'Cause-
people, either Courtney or Sonya, were.
I guess Sean did say that he closed it. He didn't wake up that night.
Yeah, that was that. And Paul, I just to get the information out. I checked Paul last night, and I don't know what they mean. I got an ear tug, whatever that means.
Was that the symbol you said? Because you said you checked me
the
before.
night before.
No, I checked.
Yeah, I was
Chef.
the last person that you said you checked.
yeah, that's what I have written down too.
Yeah.
I checked you twice.
You said
That's
Chef,
what I have.
and then Luciana, and then Daniel, and then
Oh,
Lucas
sorry.
was your notes, and
Yeah, sorry.
So,
but that shows that I didn't get converted by Alpha Wolf or anything.
Yeah, I guess it clears you that.
I have a little bit of
Oh,
information.
did you just check Paul twice? Is that what you're saying? Oh my god.
Yeah, apparently, I'm sorry. I've got scribbles all over these papers.
That's unfortunate.
Can we see?
So,
No.
Apparently
so I have a little bit of information. It's not a
Oh.
whole lot.
Yeah.
But I am the trapper.
Okay.
I was an idiot and put my trap around Daniel because I believed him. But then I was also getting ready to kill Lucas, so I'm really confused because I thought we had two independent confirmations that Lucas and Daniel were on the same team. So now I'm
I
really
have
confused.
a theory about that.
Please.
It seems like Lucas would have died by us, so it would seem that that was an inexperienced werewolf play.
Or there's still the
Or
roller
the
coaster
switch for you.
operator.
Yeah.
Which, considering nobody's gone out for the Showman,
It's
think that was-
possible that we have, or I don't know. Never mind.
So
That's-
my top suspicions right now are Luciana and Sarah. Well, and Nick is.
Sarah just came out.
What did she come out as?
The trapper.
The trapper, yeah.
She said
Sarah
she was the
came-
trapper,
Which,
and she,
again,
That
I mean,
doesn't-
at this point, I've
That's
used
a
my
pretty
one-time
easy
ability.
to come out.
Yeah.
That's a pretty easy thing to come out as, though, Trapper.
True. I guess technically, if she was lying, that is an easy roll to say, unless there's another trapper here to
Yeah,
contradict
that's
it.
the thing we keep forgetting is that lies can be a thing.
Right.
I mean, not saying I think you're lying, but it's just an
Yeah,
easy
no,
roll
that's
to say
no, it's kind of like coming out as the tough guy, or you know,
because if you come out as the seer, you have to give all your notes and all that. So
or the prince, or God, I don't even know what we have anymore.
So again, depending on the switcheroos, because I don't want the information I have. I would imagine I'm going to be targeted fairly soon, but that Luciana had the rubber band. I've seen 3 symbols. Now I don't know.
So
who-
here's the way I'm noting it, not that it matters. I'm going to go with the first thing you checked, and that's symbol 1. And the second thing you checked is symbol 2. And the third thing you saw was symbol 3, just for the sake of clarity. That's how I'm going to do it.
Okay. So
That's the
symbol
way it makes sense in my mind.
symbol 2 was Luciana. Symbol 1 was
Chef Daniel and Lucas.
Lucas, yeah. And then symbol 3 was only
Paul
Paul.
twice.
Yeah.
Well, you
I got
have
it
Paul
tw- I got
listed
it
in your notes twice right now, like
Apparently
one after the other.
it was well, they're in different sections on my notes. Yeah, I had to. It's down one, then the other side.
For the record, Sean, you're doing an excellent job. So,
Well,
I mean,
Thank
yeah,
you.
technically that did confirm that I didn't change with the Alpha Wolf because I got the same symbol.
you're more
So-
concerned with that than anyone else because that's your game.
It's my one thing to do, and
Just-
if I
just
mess it
throwing
up,
it
I
out
feel kinda
there.
stupid. Sorry.
Well,
So-
Ayahu, I was going to say I'm suspicious of Luciana as well.
Yeah, I think she might be the bus driver or whatever the carnival
Roller
thing,
coaster
because-
driver, yeah.
Well, I don't know. A lot of people have had suspicion on her, and not to get meta, but I think that she could go under the radar because she's quite pleasant individual.
Soft spoken.
We're not going to be suspicious of her as easily. And her role would be really easy because you're just like making things chaotic and confusing for everybody. So that's what I think is she's the bus driver.
So I also had down that she might be a carny from something she said way, way, way early in the game. I think it was just asking questions about the carnival roles. But
would it make sense to not kill her just to keep our numbers up against the werewolves?
I was thinking of the same thing.
I think the werewolves are the greater threat at this point, and if she is there's who knows? It's so chaotic.
It just depends what role she
just,
has.
I don't
she
know
could really
if-
mess us up, or she might not mess us up. I don't know.
You want to tell us what you are?
Right.
Yeah. What's your role, Luciana?
So I'm nothing special at this point, because we lost. I was thinking we were going to kill Lucas because he was he had the same sign, right, as Sean said. But because he is now a villager, I don't know what to think anymore. I got really confused. I did not believe Daniel being the showman because that just didn't make sense. But I at this point don't know who could be either the bus driver or what was it, the roller coaster and the mirror guy.
Yep.
I'm not that person. I'm actually glad because it just seems too confusing to do that.
But you are claiming that you're not a vanilla villager.
I am not a
and you're saying your role isn't important.
At this point, not anymore.
Well, it would be important because you could use it to clear yourself. Like, even if it is a thing that can't help the village, you could claim the trapper or something, and that way we would know you're good, like Sarah did. Which,
sorry, yeah.
She's trying to figure out what to claim. I nominate Luciana.
No.
I second.
I'm looking at it.
All right.
Sorry.
You have a
I will
defensive
say
to talk.
at the beginning I did say I didn't need seconds when we got down to 8.
Sorry.
I think
yeah.
I meant to say that.
Okay.
I don't know if I did
okay.
or not. I meant to. So
Because
I didn't hear if you did.
I would have nominated some. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. It's okay.
that's fine. Sorry about that to remind everybody. But Yahoo made the nomination. I'll mute everybody. You can explain why real quick. Unmute yourself, Yahoo.
I feel like I've already said enough. If I'm wrong, it's a thing I say, nothing personal. We're playing a game where the point is to deceive one another. It's very confusing. I've suspected everyone, still suspect everyone to various levels.
All right, Luciana, you can unmute and defend yourself. If you're talking, you can unmute yourself. I don't know.
I think it got confused somewhere with the bus driver because the switch, what the seer saw might not be that accurate. I thought 100% that Sean, what Sean saw was right, that Lucas is a werewolf, but now I'm thinking it all got confused, and yeah, I don't know. Don't kill me.
All right. Does anyone else have anything to add
Luciana,
before we vote?
I just think you need to come out as whatever you are. If you're
That is true. That's your only hope, and it isn't even a guarantee.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say, but I'm the prince, so you might want to keep that for later, but I don't know if that helps at that point.
Gosh, that's a big bluff.
Yeah, that
No,
is.
that's
We'll
Yeah, okay,
verify
if
it right
you-
now. Actually, that's
Okay.
perfect.
If she's the prince, we can find out right now because
and then she won't
the
die. So
werewolves,
it's
if they
perfect.
kill the prince, the
You don't-
werewolves, like the prince power doesn't work on the werewolves, so we can test out right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
says,
good- that's
says she
good.
survives the first.
Well,
But
I'd
imagine
prefer-
if she's not, and then the werewolves get a good villager kill during the day, and then the villager kill at night.
Well, you mean
that
you
how
think
the
she's
prince
still a
works?
villager and
No,
not?
the prince, if you try to get lynched and they successfully thumbs up or thumbs down you don't die. But if the werewolves kill you, the prince power doesn't save you or anything. So if,
It's better to kill during the day.
If we
to
vote
try.
thumbs down on her and she survives, we know she's telling the truth.
Right.
We know she's good.
And if she dies, she's not the
Uh,
prince, obviously.
It could be the tough wolf though too, because it
If-
is the exact same power.
if this was a bluff, it wasn't good.
Oh man.
All right, I'm going to mute everybody. And it is time to vote. This is our first vote of the day for Luciana. Up is save, down is kill. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is all votes down. Wait, what did I just do on my screen? Okay, Luciana is dead. And unfortunately, the carnival has moved out of town. She was the final carnival worker. Everyone can go to sleep.
Mm.
Let me mute everybody again. Luciana, shut your video off. Okay. And here we go again. Since we don't have a Sandman, we no longer have Carnival. We get to start with the Mentalist. Mentalist, wake up. Mentalist, what 2 people would you like to know about? Very good. You can go to sleep. Seer, wake up. Seer, who would you like to know about? Very good. Go to sleep. Trapper, wake up. Trapper, if you have not done so, would you like to set a trap? Very good. Veterinarian, please wake up. Who would you like to give a shot to? Thank you. Oops, don't need you. Werewolves, please wake up. Who would you like to try to kill tonight? Okay, thank you. No Alpha Wolf, Beta Wolf, you can wake up. Would you like to turn? Thank you. Big Bad Wolf, please wake up. Big Bad Wolf, who would you like to kill? Thank you. Bodyguard, please wake up. Bodyguard, who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. And everyone can wake up. And unfortunately, Classic Paul is no longer Classic Paul, has died. Paul was a villager.
That's not good.
So the good news is there are not 3 wolves remaining. Otherwise, the game would end.
So Sean, who did you check last night and what did you get?
I checked you, Sarah. I got the ear tug.
Was that symbol 1, 2, or 3?
3.
3.
So that means that she is a villager because Paul was a villager and he just died, and he was checked twice. So I feel that's fairly certain. Also, the bus driver's gone, but the bus driver went off before the seer thing. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Yes.
When they got to go, are you asking?
Oh, but they died. They died yesterday, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it's gone. It's out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's definitely gone. I was thinking that if she died at night, that potentially would have had one more night of confusion, but we don't.
Yeah.
So I think my number
How you feeling, Nick?
is on
I'm
Nick.
feeling
Nick W.
really confused.
Yep.
I see, Guami, you're just knitting away every single time I look over there. You're so sure, you're so confident, you're so at ease.
I feel like it's Nick or Guami, possibly both.
I think it's Guami. I kind of think it's Braden still.
No, I don't think so.
I was thinking Sean just because of the Paul twice thing, and we saw what happened to Paul. I don't think that anymore. Guami, Braden, and Sarah, or Guami. Yeah, one of those three. Definitely Guami.
All right, I think it's Nick. I'm going to nominate Nick.
Okay. We don't need seconds.
So I can give my reason then.
I guess I hit a nerve.
So you just said that possibly Sarah, who was just cleared by the seer.
Okay, I was looking at my notes. All right.
Do you have a defense, Nick?
No, after I die, go for Guami. After I die, go for Guami. I'm voting yes. Up, I mean.
Anybody else want to add before we vote? Okay, let me mute everybody, and we will go to our first vote of the day. This is for Nick. Thumbs up means save, thumbs down means kill. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is everybody but Nick. Nick is dead. Nick was a villager.
I just won the game. Well, it's over.
Mute yourselves. Mute yourselves. Everyone go to sleep. Everyone go to sleep. All right. Mentalist, wake up. Mentalist, who would you like to check? Very good. Seer, wake up. Seer, who would you like to check? Very good. Trapper, please wake up. Would you like to set your trap? Okay, go to sleep. Veterinarian, please wake up. Who would you like to? Okay, thank you. Werewolves, wake up. Werewolves, who would you like to kill? Okay. Go to sleep. Beta Wolf, wake up. Would you like to use your ability? Okay, Big Bad Wolf, please wake up. Thank you. Bodyguard, please wake up. Who would you like to protect? Okay, you can go to sleep. Everybody, please wake up. Everyone except for a Yahoo. A Yahoo is dead. A Yahoo is a villager. And now, Braden, you can celebrate.
Thank you. Yeah.
Guami was the Sandman. He used his ability on the third night. Melissa was the Burlesque Performer, and she knew the werewolves because she distracted them and nobody died that night. Luciana was the Barker. The first night she sent Daniel to the House of Mirrors, so that just threw everything off for everybody because Paul's information as the Mentalist was incorrect. So they were here to cause chaos, and they did. Paul was the Mentalist, as he said. Sean was the Confused Seer. He was getting this for werewolves. He was getting the rubber band for carnies, and he got the ear tug for the villager. Unfortunately for you all, Braden was the Beta Wolf and turned him into a werewolf. So Sean became a werewolf in the middle of the game the day that he came out. But the information he gave you was accurate for the most part. Sarah was the Trapper. She tried to protect Daniel. Like she said, not a good move. Lucas was the Vet. Everything he said was accurate. Courtney was the Showman. Daly and Chef were regular werewolves. Braden was the Beta Wolf. Daniel was the Big Bad Wolf and didn't kill any regular villagers. Joseph was the Avenging Bodyguard, that you killed him quick, so he didn't have a chance. Paul F. Classic was the Prince. He died at night. Sonia was the Hypnotist. Sean smartly did not wake up when she tried to steal his ability, so Sonia killed herself, basically. Sox was the Lycan. Yahoo was the cursed villager, but he had been immunized by Lucas, so he died instead of turning. And Nick was a plain villager. So there we go.
Be like Draco. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas.